Hi, chat. How is everybody? Welcome in. Happy Monday. Sauce, Shaman, welcome in. Lachlan, Lyric. I appreciate you guys. How is everything? How's everybody's weekend? Mine went fairly good. And we have a fuck ton of work ahead of us today. I hope you guys are ready for hell political roleplay. All right. So we have numerous things to do today. We have a DA meeting in about an hour. We have to go meet Brandy Lee. At Thorno, welcome in. I've been working on a Stellar Receptionist Bloom art. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm just saying, if you wanted to add Skyler in one of the places for the for the people who left DPPD, I won't complain now. Hello, ladies. Have a great day. Delish Violet, welcome in. Look at those emojis. You got barbecue. What kind of barbecue? I had barbecue the other day. It was delicious. Did they remove my DA sign? I've been thinking of doing Skyler art. I would never, ever precious anyone, ask anyone to do any district attorney's office parking. One month. Everybody gonna have much and needed 6 bright internet. Oh, that's so great! I love that for you. We're gonna take this car because it's fully repaired. We're gonna live off vending machine food today. To the chagrin of all of Skyler's 2.5 partners. How was your break? I hope it was an excellent break. Ribs, pulled pork, brisket with mac and cheese. Ooh, was it one of those layered mac and cheese where you like pulled the mac and cheese back and it was like really, really, really stringy? But it was definitely boom from my mouth. I did miss. Oh, Violet. You're welcome at any time for any reason, you know that. Even if it wasn't necessarily your choice, it was. I'm glad. I'm kind of glad that whatever transpired, you're okay, and that you're progressing into a healthier spot in your life. That's an important part. We're gonna skip right past whatever this case is, because Skyler can't be fucked to deal with Mueller. She has such a negative opinion of him. Oh, you're always appreciated, Violet. Can we get tons of love for Violet for conquering whatever it is that she ended up conquering? She definitely deserves it.
Hello, darling.
Hello. Hello, man.
Hello.
Like 2 months ago, and I don't remember.
We're
So
going to
like,
bed
I'm just gonna
now.
start making shit up.
Hey, Skyler. Hi.
Hey,
What's up?
Skylar.
Mr.
You
Shit
should
Show.
have been there
Because
for
a
the
judge
shit
beat
show.
Somebody almost to death.
They beat the
Yeah?
witness to
Oh.
almost to death.
Wait, what happened?
she-
What actually happened?
Well, yeah, he was being he pulled a
Oh.
so
No.
there was an argument
We don't
between
talk about it.
DuPont.
We just say yes.
So
and smile.
DuPont had an
What
argument
happened?
with the witness because DuPont
Okay.
kept asking a yes or no
Siobhan,
question.
it's Siobhan.
Sure, right. Okay.
And then literally then the witness kept blabbering on, and then he kept objecting to like
Okay.
non-responsive or whatever. So then I think they got into an argument, and then the judge said, "Stop being bitch made" to the witness. And then he said, "All right," and then he off the well, and then pulled out the bat. He as soon as I saw the bat, I lunged forward to him to stop him before somebody could get in and cuff him or whatever. And then that's when he got up. The judge
Hey,
tried to stop him. He
Franklin
swung for the
DuPont
judge,
still
and the
out here?
judge bonked
Franklin
him.
DuPont?
Franklin DuPont. I don't know. I think he's lying on the
Might be
table,
outside,
no?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Uh,
Maybe you should
I-
just call him.
Yeah, you
Did
should.
you really
yeah.
say stop being bitch
Might
made?
be
I'm
a-
so sorry.
I don't
I'm so
have-
sorry, Chad. I don't mean to laugh like I'm in like
Kinda,
fucking
yeah.
dying. That's hilarious. Did
Motion
she
or is
actually
this-
say stop being bitch made?
bitch made? Yeah.
Yeah.
She actually
What she
legit
said.
said
Which
stop
ju-
being
Which
bitchy.
judge is
Yep.
this?
Siobhan?
Oh,
yeah,
thoroughbred.
Skyler.
Thoroughbred.
Yeah, what's up?
That's, were
This
you
will
in
be
there for that
mistrial.
whole thing?
Nope.
Right there, okay.
What's
Oh.
up?
Nothing, I was just going to get a statement from you, but I need to call Franklin DuPont.
All right.
But call Franklin.
Also, Jake, is that you?
Yes, yes.
It's
it
great to
is.
see you.
I just watched
Yeah.
the chick go down. I'm. What the fuck?
You know
What's
what's
your last
wild
name?
is
Her last name or
Love
What's your
Diva. That's so funny. That's so funny. I love that so much.
I think this is done.
Stop being bitch made. Oh my god, chat, that's so funny.
You're Thomas Muller? Can you come with me real quick?
Or
You two doing okay?
who is this? Deputy?
Yeah, we're good.
No, I used this. I was able to get off the mountain and come basically hear court and not be
Want to know how
bothered.
the app works?
And then this
Mhm.
happened, so. I had to
and
stop
then
doing
this
paperwork.
happened. Oh my god.
So,
Oh, it
did
was
anyone actually
crazy.
get hurt, or
Franklin is.
Did they arrest
Jack
the guy?
Malone got struck in the head, and
Okay.
his head plate was
But
exposed.
also
He
tell me-
is
I mean,
currently in the
like,
hospital,
Look it up.
is my guess.
who struck
Luckily-
him?
Siobhan. So
Siobhan.
long.
Oh,
Yeah, long
probably-
story made.
Also, like, it's easier to just
So,
say, "Is Frankie DuPont?"
Jack pulls out bat
Jilly.
because I guess him and
I'll tell a story about Jilly here in a
fucking
second.
what's his name?
I literally hope
DuPont were going at it,
But, like,
That is not
yelling at each other.
Right.
can't tell that Franklin
So
got
Jack
hurt.
pulls out a
Like,
bat,
what?
starts
Go
coming
get food,
off,
Lyric.
pulls him
Hi,
down
Mrs. B,
that
it's
way
great
he
to see
doesn't
you.
really
Yeah,
hit
I'm in
anybody,
bad
and he was
mood.
about to like go
Yeah.
to DuPont, and then Siobhan just took her gavel and went bam.
As you
He
do.
got- yeah. So he got knocked out.
I fucking hate this
Howdy.
fucking police officer named Stephanie
Hello.
Myers. She's a
Is your
fucking
client
bitch,
here,
and then-
Whitlock?
She was. She had to rush back to her apartment, so
Yes, I got
could be
charged
another
with
day.
distracted
I literally
driving.
just saw her,
What?
like as I entered.
she texted me that she had to go back to her apartment.
Okay, well, we're gonna have that discussion. You can relay it to her. We'll start today with everything. So let's head
That's
to an
fine.
You know
office.
what's freaking wild is Skyler Sparks is here and she didn't respond to my text
Hold.
message.
I'm busy running an entire
Okay,
branch of government. Please
freaking-
wait for me. All right. Okay, so we're gonna start. We're gonna start today with everything. I'm gonna break everything down. I'm gonna read it out on my end. That way, if you have any questions, we can have that touched on.
Sure.
And then, cause I'll be honest, Uriel, I'm not gonna have your client continue to put this off. The fact that she said she'd wait till today, and then I saw her at a Ren fair, when I'm giving the grace of this, and I'm willing to talk, because let's be honest, I have literally all the power here to make sure your client does not have this. And I need her to understand that it is the grace of the people in the state that is giving her this opportunity to not mess up her life. Now, that being said, I'm not trying to be an absolute raging bitch and hold that above her head. So I hope you understand where my opinion comes from.
Of course.
Perfect. All right. So that being said, let me pull up that bench trial. Brandy Lee. What was the exact name of the Hans Gruber? Okay.
21239.
Yeah, okay. So State v. Brandy Lee suspended sentence agreement. All right. We all agree on the factual bases. We all agree acknowledgments. Let's touch on the rights, waiver of rights. So by going into the agreement, you guys agree that you won't be waiving this appeal to go to the Supreme Court with the Supreme Justices. You guys understand that,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You understand that if for something happens, like say for example, Hans Gruber succumbs to his wounds, I don't think he will. It seems like he made a recovery, but if he succumbs to his wounds and the doctors point that they're old gunshot wounds or whatever, that we can still try murder has no statute of limitations. But if anything else comes of this, you guys understand that this particular instance, she can be tried outside the statute of limitations for this instance for any additional charges. You understand, you understand this in agreement. Under this agreement, let me pull this up. Defendant understand, I need a space there. Defendant understands by accepting this agreement they're waiving all rights set forth in the previous paragraphs, and that you will explain it to them, which I assume you will explain it to them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that being said, so let's go over the sentencing agreements. Following the execution of this agreement, so that will be today, July 22nd, 2024, Lee will commit to a period of 30 days, and wherein they will not be found guilty of any misdemeanor or felony offense. This does not include traffic citations. So that doesn't mean indictment. So if she gets arrested for another incident where she's shooting Hans Gruber, only when she is found guilty, or if she's sent up, like say for example, she attempts to do a bench trial, no one takes it, she's sent up, then that will void it. So basically, a base indictment is not enough to get this sentence, this agreement, voided. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Do you have any questions on that?
None from me.
Perfect. Traffic citations don't matter as long as she's not doing anything crazy. Over the suspension period, so over the next 30 days, she needs to remit $1,500 to the district attorney's office. I can invoice that to her. She can pay it in cash, whatever it ends up being. But basically, by August 23rd, she basically needs to just have $1,500. Lee agrees to therapy sessions with a certified member of Mount Zona and the San Andreas Medical Association. This therapist is to be verified. We're going to change it to the district attorney's office because the attorney general. I absorbed the district attorney's office. Sorry, I absorbed the attorney general's office.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so verified by the district attorney's office prior to their treatment. This is to happen at least 6 hours over the course of the agreement. This is to be completed prior to the last week of the agreement. So basically, what that means is the minimum of 6 hours needs to happen by the end of the 3rd week. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah,
So,
that does.
I'm willing to make, I'll be honest, Uriel, I'm willing to make some sort of concession for her. I'm willing to make some sort of concession for her if for some reason she's like at 4 hours or 5 hours or something and she needs that last hour. She needs to basically be at 4 hours by the end of that 3rd week if there's actual issues. And I need those issues documented by you or her. But outside of that, I need 6 hours, essentially.
Okay.
Do you have any questions on that?
No. So it would be after this agreement. She told me she had therapy today. That's not counting towards these 6 hours.
How long did she have therapy today?
An hour.
We need to have that verified beforehand.
Okay.
Who was it with?
Let's see. It was one of the doctors at
Sure.
Mount Zona.
Anytime, Euro? Anytime?
I believe it was Ellie Malarkey, but I will
Okay.
confirm.
No, she's fine. That could be an improved therapist. I'm okay with that hour being added. Just send me the report if you can, please.
Okay.
So that being said, do you have any questions about the 6 hours over the course of the next 21 days?
No.
Okay. So that being said, Lee agrees to the therapy sessions must be clearly documented and all records forwarded to the district attorney Skyler Sparks to be forwarded to an independent psychologist for evaluation. So basically, I'm just going to send it to a second psychologist. Do you have any questions concerning that?
And that's a second psychologist from Mount Zona,
Yep.
certified. Okay.
Yeah, they'll all be certified through the San Andreas Medical Association, which they'll have access to.
Okay.
Do you have any questions concerning that portion?
No.
Okay, the second part of that is they must this independent psychologist will analyze the documents for significant improvement over the course of the therapy sessions. This overall analysis must conclude in some fashion that these therapy sessions have allowed Lee to have little or no likelihood of volatility. This is to prevent more issues like that which arose from the aforementioned above incident. Basically, Uriel, what I'm looking for and what the state is looking for is that she doesn't just look at someone who may have hurt her, go, LOL, I'm gonna shoot them while they're handcuffed to a table, and then blap, 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 blap them in the table. I need to see her having an attitude improvement. Does that make sense?
And is that determination that's made by the psychologist?
That is the determination made by the psychologist. Yes. So significant improvement, the quote, significant improvement and little to no likelihood of volatility is not a psychological term. I'm not a doctor of medicine or psychology. This is just questions that I'm going to ask the independent psychologist to analyze. I'm going to ask if those are, if they believe that she has made that much improvement over the course of these next few weeks.
Okay. I don't believe there's any issue with that.
Okay. Do you have any questions concerning that?
The questions, is that provided at the end of 21 days or at the end of 30 days?
So the reason why I want the sessions to be done in 21 days, it gives me a week to talk to the psychologist, to get them to have the medical reports, and we can have that evaluation done over the course of the remaining like 7 to 10 days. So that she has that time where it's like, okay, well, maybe not basically if she has the 6 hours, it's not going to be significant improvement, but she has one final like hour or two of therapy. I'm not going to dock her. I'm not going to remove this. I'm not going to void this agreement in that last week if she doesn't show a significant improvement in the previous therapy sessions, as long as at the end of the 30 days she shows improvement. Does any of that make sense?
It does, yes.
Okay.
Is this then going to be like a final medical document just stating, yes, they believe there's improvement, or no, they don't believe there's improvement? Is that what we're looking for?
Basically, yeah. And if you want to have her psych do it, you can have her psych do it. I don't care about that.
Okay. I would think that makes sense given that they're the one doing these sessions.
Yeah. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the DA's independent psych also look over it, and I'm hoping, should everything go the way it needs to, then we will have the independent psych agree with the psychologist that Brandy is seeing, agree with the outcome, and that way we can go ahead and vacate the charges.
Okay. I don't have any other questions then about that part.
Okay. Lee agrees to not hold any weaponry of any kind for the first 2 weeks of this agreement, so that will start today. Upon confirmation of an approved physician handling Lee's recovery, this may be rescinded in writing by the district attorney's office. So basically, she just needs to spend the next 2 weeks without any weapons. As long as her psych says, hey, she can have some sort of self-defense weapon at the end of the 2 weeks, I'm more than happy for her to have like a bat or a knife or whatever it is that she may want to hold. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Lee understands and agrees that section 1 through 5 must be completed. Otherwise, the agreement is voidable. Do you have any questions concerning that part?
Nope. No, that makes sense.
Okay. I'm going to remove all the language of the Attorney General's office since that has been dissolved into the district attorney's office. I'm not making any other changes to the agreement. Are you okay with me doing that? Just removing all the language of the district attorney's office?
Yeah, if you're just doing that, that's fine.
Yeah, that's the intention. Okay, agreement. Is Joy around now? If not, I don't think I'll have any issue with it, but
I can't imagine he would, but he usually shows up like maybe
a little later.
Around now, starting a little bit later. But he's not around right now that I can tell.
Okay. You're not able to edit this. Okay. I'm gonna note here. You said she saw Dr. Ellie Malarkey for an hour.
That I believe that's correct. I would have to
Okay,
confirm
that's
with her, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. If it was less than an hour, more than an hour, that's fine. I'm just notating it on the, I'm notating it on the agreement so that we can all track it. So.
Okay.
Okay, then by the power invested in me by Governor Jerry Callow, may this agreement, suspended sentence agreement, be completed, and she begins today. So, let's return. Let's meet on the 5th of August or later. And she doesn't have to be here. That way we can evaluate the medical reports. Just have them shared with me. If you don't mind just like jotting down your notes or something, all the report numbers. That way I get tons of reports all the time. So if you could just jot down the report numbers, we'll reevaluate the weapon thing in 2 weeks. And then on, then on the 12th, we will get all of our medical records together for mental health, and then I'll send it over to independent person.
Okay. When did you want to meet again? 2 weeks?
The
you
5th.
said?
Yeah, any time on the
The
5th. It doesn't have to be like 7:16 p.m. EDT or something, so.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, can do that. I'll make sure to keep those medical reports and let my client know.
Perfect.
Regarding what we discussed.
Yeah, no worries. Do you have any questions for me?
None related to this.
Okay.
Just considering what you had texted me about regarding your office, setting up potentially an interview, it sounded like.
Yes. Yeah, the intention would be to set up an interview for, you're already bar certified, so it'd be for a prosecutorial role. And
Okay.
should you be interested, like, the ADA role is very particular and very specific when it comes down to like the responsibilities and things like that. So some people, I have prosecutors that just stay prosecutors. So if you are interested in the prosecution role, then that's where we would begin. And then if you have any desires to expand after that, should you be accepted into my office, then we can talk about that at a later date. So.
Okay.
But basically, yeah, it would be, so obviously I wouldn't stop you from handling this or any other like private civil matter. The only thing is that you wouldn't be able to handle criminal defense things, stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, I guess if we want to get something scheduled, I would be open to talking about that.
When are you available this week?
This week, I should have relatively open availability. I think my next docketed matters are Friday and Sunday.
Okay. How is, let's say tomorrow, Wednesday? How's your availability for those days?
Should be available during my normal hours, my availability. Starting about 2, 3 Eastern, kind of going
2, 3
until
Eastern.
whenever.
Okay.
I can accommodate whenever.
Let's talk. Let's do 8 p.m. tomorrow Eastern. So basically like 45 minutes from now. Hi, Winters.
Yeah,
Hi,
that
Zachary.
works
I
for
missed you
me.
guys. Welcome in, guys. Okay, perfect. Do you have any questions for me concerning that?
No, I guess just an in-person interview. I mean, should I bring anything? Or...
No. You'll be fine. So.
Okay.
Yep, you'll be a-okay.
Sounds good. Yeah. So I'm just putting it in my calendar right now.
No worries. I will see you tomorrow at 8 Eastern then.
All right. Appreciate it, Miss Sparks. Thank you.
And then, Grass, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, of course. I don't see where the lady that I ordered apples from is going to be around to give me apples. So that's unfortunate. I'm going to call her really quick. right, perfect. Well, thank you for everything, Counselor Whitlock. Hopefully your client actually recovers. But if you have any questions, you have my number, okay?
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
No worries. Chat! Do we think that Brandy Lee will not be super... What the fuck am I walking into?
I have to throw some trash.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
what
found it. There it is. Storm Bailey. That's what she's changed her name to. Holy
Who
shit,
is
that
this?
took me a second. Some
His ex. He's trying to figure out his ex's name for the past like 10 minutes.
yeah, no, I interviewed
Muller.
after. No, that not in. No, I know this person from a long time ago, and then for some reason, me saying I don't want to, do this anymore, led her to. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so then I saw her again, and I'm like, oh shit, and then. Yeah.
All right.
But this was a long time ago. This was fucking long
It's
time
okay.
ago.
I don't remember my ex's name, so... the ex before my ex's name.
Yeah.
I think it was Sarah, I think.
Oh. Yeah. The craziest part is that just proves my point is that she interviewed to be a part of the DA's office with leads, joined, and then I was assigned to onboard her, and then the next day she just left. She was like, yeah, let's do it and everything, and then she just left, and I'm like, damn, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like crazy.
I don't know who that is. So.
Yeah.
Katie, I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but I was just trying to prove my point that Katie is one of the best people. That is just stop trying to stop.
You're kind of biased though, dog.
What do you mean I'm kind of biased? No, as in with everybody that I've been with, it's just the least self-destructive, most just enjoyable person to be with. I just don't know.
I'll let your wife tell you. You know what I'm saying out of this. You know what? I'm so glad you're thinking positively. That's great. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Skyler, he was trying to compliment her by saying, of the 6 exes I had, you were the least crazy. That's where it stemmed from.
I'm not marrying him. I'm not saying nothing.
Well, keep in mind, one of them tried to kill me, so
it's a low bar is what we're saying.
Somehow 6 times in a row, and finally the 7th it landed. So
all right.
Okay. I fucking can't.
All right. It is what it is. I need to find both companies I ordered food for this meeting are not around.
You rely best thing ever. You rely on those. Get watermelon, Jerry Ranchers, and an E. Cola. That shit is so good. That's all I've been eating recently.
You should
fuck
eat
you mean
something
that's all
outside
been
of
eating?
vending- Yeah, there it is.
It's pure sugar. That shit
Hello?
keeps me going.
Hello?
Ooh.
Do you not just ask me for your
That
for
is an
food?
interesting
Hello?
name I was not expecting to see in the directory.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. DeSalt. This is District Attorney Skyler Sparks. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was wondering if you would be able... You said you, in the directory it states you run a bakery like the White Rabbit, apparently. Is that correct?
I mean, I work there, but...
Oh. Gotcha. Are you able to make, like, 10 coffees and... What is your bakery? Like, what do you sell?
We have...
Don't ring on. I do.
I have the whole menu here.
Yeah, no worries.
Give me 1 second. We have ice cream pie crepe,
Patrick DeSalt
devil
from
fruit
Nubix
donut,
is here.
fairy cake bun, heavenly bunny brownies, bun cake, rabbit rush, which is a coffee, and Alice tea party, which is tea.
Okay, can I get... Let's do the... Can we get... Can I get 10 teas and then 10 fairy cakes?
Sure, you said 10 cakes and 10 teas, correct?
Yes, yeah, and I'll prepay. I'm happy to prepay, so...
Alright.
Just, tell me the amount.
Yeah, it's a big order.
Just tell me the amount and I will, I can send it from... Actually, do you know how to invoice, business accounts? If not, I can walk you through it.
Hold on, I'm having people talking to me at the same time.
You're fine.
Also, is this something that you need delivered? Because I don't have a car right now.
I can pick it up. It's not an issue.
You're going to pick it up? Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
where are you located?
It will be the stall A1
Talking
in
about.
Vespucci.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, you're down there. Okay. Yeah. I can head
Yes.
down there. No worries.
All right, perfect. I can get that started.
Perfect. Okay, I'll head down there and I'll walk you through on how to invoice a company, and then once that happens, I can pay the invoice immediately, and we'll put all the food in the car. Sounds good.
All right, perfect.
All right. See you soon, Mr. Dassault. You have a good one.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, it makes me so happy. I love role playing with him. He's such a fun role player and a very immersive civ role player. It is a Patrick. I'm so glad to see him. So we'll go down to Vespucci, question mark? I assume it's a screen one? Nope. Soka Shack. Ah, perfect. We got some big fucking things all day, chat. The PD is not gonna like when I have to discuss with them about Section 7 of the San Andreas State Code. So basically, because of an Apples thing, an entire point of legislation was changed. TLDR, we have to share reports if there's an arrest that's made on the report, even if there's an active warrant. So what we're gonna have to do is make a singular report with all... We're gonna have to make a master report. Once we make the master report, we're gonna have to make separate reports per... We're gonna have to make separate reports concerning the, per defendant. So if there's 8 defendants, we have to make 9 reports. If the DOJ wants to play this game, we'll play the game. So... Oh no, my septum popped. There we go. We're gonna turn left. I've got to get with command concerning that. Talking about more reports is funny after hearing how many reports there were yesterday. We don't need a separate report category. There are 53 report categories throughout all branches of government, but... wrong direction, Skyler. We need, we just need a separate report, and it sucks. My septum popped because I took it out for the last couple days. There we go. And so, like, it's a full steel septum, so I have to bend it every time it goes in my nose. And, it popped. And it was, like, slightly hanging out and tickling my nose. I fixed it. The septum itself is, but did it run away? It didn't run away. It was still in my nose. Just the metal ring popped and popped my fucking nose. Shooting stars in the sky. White rabbit? White rabbit? Deathly delights. What does this look like? Is it locked? Oh, this looks so good. This looks so good. Oh, they did such a great job. about all the shill shit trending. Anything different? Nah. Hello, Mr. Desson. Oh, this is so good.
Hello. You don't want to read the big order?
I'm what? Yeah, it's me. Skyler Sparks.
Alright. Alright, it was just to remind me, make sure I'm taking the right thing.
Yeah, 10 teas, 10 fairy cakes.
Okay, good. 10 teas, 10 free cake.
Yep. And I will walk you
impressive.
through on how to bill a business
Yeah.
account.
Yeah, I have never done that. And I've only been in the city for like 3 weeks now, and I'm only around on weekends most of the time.
Most people haven't done it anyway, and so I had to walk everyone through that.
Gotcha.
Unless my phone crashes. Okay, so that's my business account number. So go to the wallet and then the account you're looking to invoice from.
Right.
So in the top right hand corner you'll see invoice customer.
I see it.
Yep, so you'll put my wallet ID, which is the number I gave you, my state ID,
Alright.
which is 4666. And then anything else how you normally would do for an order.
4666, so 4666.
Yep, 4666.
Alright.
That's correct. My UI is lagging, chat.
Right, let me just calculate the amount for the order, make sure I don't make any mistakes. Oh, wait, that's easy. 10 times the amount.
You know, that's fair.
I use my calculator and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Whatever the order for one set of those is, it's times 10.
That's easier than I realized. Here you go. The invoice has been submitted.
Let me back out. My phone is definitely being kind of weird. All right, just 300. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's 20 for the food and 10 for the drinks.
You did 30 for the food and 10 for the drinks.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, so should it be 400 instead of 300?
Wait. 20. 10 times 20. Wait.
How much are the cakes?
20 each.
Oh, okay. No, you got the math right. Okay. All
Oh,
right.
God, you
I went
scared
ahead
me,
and paid it.
'cause
No,
I'm
no,
a big
no.
fool
I
at
just
math.
I do not want to underpay or pay the wrong amount. Okay. I send over the 300.
All right. I was actually worried I made a mistake here.
No, you're fine.
I've always been really bad at math.
No, I try to be genuinely honest and talk to like make sure that the people get the right money for everything. I'm gonna throw away a couple things out of my purse. I'll be right back. And then I'll grab some of the food and stuff and take it to my car. Actually, nope. All right, I guess we throw the cups, chat. Throws in trash can. Fuck it, I don't know. Alrighty.
I got the teas ready. The food is still in progress.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Alright, bear with me.
All good. I mean, rush.
Oh, these are so cute.
Yeah, I love them too. That should be all 10 of them.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna go to my car
All right.
and
Get a
store
pellet
all of these.
theory.
Yeah, no worries. I'll be back. My UI is so laggy, chat. Is it in the building? Yeah, it's just in the building. There's just so much. Oh, I forgot about having this. We're gonna put this in here, this in here, this in here. We're gonna put this on. Put that over there. Lock the car. UI R. All right. Chat, do we think that Brandy Lee's actually going to get therapy? Or do you think she's going to fail her fucking, Do we think she's going to fail her, suspended sentence? She fails that 1,000%? You think so? Can't. Oh yeah. I mean, you could bring your own like you know. Also, Rinky, it's great to see you. Set the air right from our lungs. Do we call Juniper? Wombat Stew.
Hello.
Hey, girly, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, love?
I'm doing pretty well. You're on the business council. Congratulations.
I sure am. Thank
you.
you.
Patrick. I appreciate it. Hold on.
No problem.
These are so cute. Sorry, I'm picking up food for a DA meeting. So
No worries, love.
Anyway, I saw you being on the business council. Thank you, Mr. DeSola. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You have a good
day,
one. Thank you.
Yeah. So do you guys set up the like grills and stuff for physical locations for businesses? I was told to reach out to Christoph. I'm not gonna reach out to Christoph directly about it.
I'm just a minion that looks at business proposals, but I think
Okay. You know what I'm
Juniper's
talking about?
probably, maybe.
Okay.
I think so. Either reach out to Juniper or Ramona when she's around, but she hasn't really been around lately. Because those are the people that are in charge and know what to do.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I see Juniper is around. I'll try to give her a call. So, with my station, people typically answer my call pretty quickly, and so I don't want to bother people with a personal matter when they think it's a state matter. So, all right.
No worries, love. I understand.
I appreciate that one, but you have a good one, okay?
You too, love. Bye-bye.
Bye. Can anyone catch Lyric up on the tea with Brandy Lee, Hans Gruber, all that kind of stuff? We gotta catch up some of my mods from ooh, a bench trial request. What is this? Rudy Chalk, failure to comply with a lawful order. I think she's gonna fail. I think she's gonna fail on a technicality, and I'm gonna have Skyler fail her on a technicality. Bullshit, Mrs. B. Bullshit. She made a conscionable decision to try to shoot someone who should absolutely be in jail for probably life. Everyone's using their parking spots. She attempted to murder somebody. One, two, three, four. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Lachlan has his. Lachlan, do you have does Lachlan have his car? I'm curious. Obviously, that's meta. Yeah, I was finally able to pick it back up. Skyler has to reach out about it. I was just curious about the character. Because I can literally just, if I'm really curious. I think it's this one. It's not. Is it this one? What the fuck? It's not that one. It's not that one. What the fuck? Wait, what? Are they all down here? I'm tempted to get all the cars rekeyed. Oh, I have no clue. I must be hitting the wrong button. Hello.
Hello.
You should be able to clock in. And if you can clock in, the code is 1864, and you'll be able to put that in here. If you can't, actually, can you check to see if the code works for your ID?
What was the code again?
1864. Yeah, so 1864 pound enter.
Okay. Yes, that worked.
All right, let's get the elevator up there.
Okay.
I'll do a little bit of onboarding with you too. Well, just you don't even have to sign in with Mr. Irons if you don't want to. Preferably, we'd like you to sign in with Mr. Irons.
Okay.
Do you have MDW?
Nope.
Perfect. Let me show you around the office. So first off, Rose, welcome to the District Attorney's office.
Thank you.
Feel free to stay here if you'd like. The bed is perfectly acceptable to anybody. That being said, here is the... We're doing a tour for our paralegal, guys. If you guys want to bully her a little bit. Not really. We don't do hazing. We don't do hazing. We don't do hazing in this office.
I'm fragile.
It's okay. So here's our concession stand. If you want to bring tea bags, any pot or coffee, pot of coffee, espresso, anything like that, obviously. All these computers, you may pick one. I think you're the only paralegal that will actually be pretty much working in the office. Just if you haven't clocked in, have you ever clocked into an MDW before?
No.
Okay, great. Let's go ahead and set that now. So pick a laptop. Your first login is going to be the first letter of your first name, your last name, and then the year of your birth when you put your paperwork and everything in for the employment stuff I sent over.
Okay.
And then your password is your first name, your last name, your year of your birth, and then the exclamation point. And then it'll ask you to reset your password.
Okay. Let me get that.
I'm going to force everyone to roleplay, chat. I'm going to force them to roleplay. Did you get in?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got in. Okay. All right, so we'll go over the basics on what you can see for your role in the office. But anytime you're here, When you wanted to do work, have paperwork, anything like that, you can clock in at the front desk. All of the computers here, you can clock in with your information, and that way you can use the MDW. If and when we ever get you supported for your bar license and stuff like that, we'll get you a portable MDW. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Or if you're working with an ADA prosecutor, they might give you one.
Okay.
So, this is a general meeting room. We'll start here tonight, and then we're going to transition to the fun room, which is the one with the TV. Hello, everyone. Can no one?
Oh, sorry.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
I can hear you. I just got something else going on in my ears.
Yeah, sure. I get it. Music's great. Okay. Rose, this is ADA Katie Sinclair. This is ADA Roland Sharp. This is ADA
Good to meet you.
Sadi Kai, and this is ADA Jake DiBiase. We'll obviously introduce yourself more when like the rest of the full office and everything is here, but they're here now. So these are all my ADAs. They're all so good. The office is so stacked.
Hello.
All right, come on.
Yay! Welcome aboard.
Can you, in the very front, can you scan your, thank you, Roland. Can you scan your ID on the little scanner on the front, and can you change the image on the television?
Yes.
Perfect. Do you know the rules on using a television like this?
No pornographic images.
No pornographic images, stay away from copyrighted images. They can play video and audio. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Ooh. Okay. Stay away from a bunch of DMCA stuff. So yeah.
I love Kiwi so much. She's so good. So, for example.
Oh God.
And the audio of the television will cut out right when you get to the front desk, so. Typically speaking, we'll have the case calendar up here. And so you're welcome to come in. You can see what cases are going on. That is done by one of our prosecutors, Guinevere Cleary. Outside of that, this is the view to the office, which I know you saw beforehand. But at least in the day, all of these are half the people we protect, except for the Vespucci Queens over there. We don't protect them because they're a violent organization. Everyone else does but me. I can't stand them. Yeah, this is Rose Payne. It doesn't matter. They're not worthwhile. Anyway, it's just a good view. Feel free to hang out, do paperwork, whether you're working or not. You know, this is your office now too. So.
Okay.
This is my desk. You're welcome to sit here. If you need to work, the clock in is the same, or the login is the same, whatever you end up resetting the password to.
Okay.
The alcohol is free too. Please don't drink on duty, and if you do, drink lightly. And then this is the temporary room. If you need to stay, feel free to take a portion of the closet, whichever one hasn't taken, to store any business clothes or anything like that. And then in there's the shower, and over there is the bathroom.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
My suggestion would be to have, and if you need a stipend for this for clothing, my suggestion would be for you to have 2 sets of, I don't mean to keep stopping in front of you. My suggestion would be for you to have 2 sets of business clothing, whether it's suits, dresses, whatever. It's just good practice as an attorney to have multiple outfits just in case. There's a really good movie, My Cousin Vinny, where he gets a suit messed up in the mud and has to go get another one. And so pretty much every attorney that I know carries multiple sets of clothing with them. So.
Okay.
Who did?
Yeah, no. Having multiple sets of clothing will be easy.
Yes.
You look great today.
Thank you.
Guinevere, this is Rose Payne, our new paralegal. Rose, this is Guinevere.
I know.
Nice to meet you, Gwen. Wait. Nice to meet you, Rose. I just said
you
nice
got
to meet
you
Gwen.
got there. You got there.
Fine,
That's
fine,
the
fine,
important thing.
Fine.
It's okay. Our meeting shouldn't
our
be
nap corner?
super. We actually have a nap corner. Have you not seen the nap corner?
Just being facetious.
You can go nap in the nap corner. There's a nap corner. I'm going to get rid of I'm going to get rid of a couple things in the office. I'm going to get us bean bags because I think they would be fun.
Oh, I approve of this.
I have food for everybody. I'm gonna set it out on the table. I'm not gonna set it down on the table. I'm gonna set it on this table.
Make sure it doesn't stick to the, you know, like that donut did.
You don't have to remind me about that, Rose. Damn.
Sorry.
No, I'm just being facetious, silly. These are really cute. It's from a place called the White Rabbit.
I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, it's the second door on the left in the sleeping office.
I'm so hangry. You're the best.
Yeah, no worries. That's what a budget is for.
What?
Yeah, I got called into a meeting with all the other government leaders, and they're like, "How much money do you want?" I said X amount, and then no one contested me. So.
Oh, nice. Have the guns always been behind the desk, or was that a
Yeah,
Sparks addition?
they've been behind the desk ever since we got the office before I was appointed. Those were a gift from the Blocks because I helped officiate one of their weddings, and I'm like, if you
Oh.
ever get me an AK, I would appreciate it. They're not illegal. They said I got you, and in 37 minutes they got me an AK and whatever the other check gun is at the bottom.
Now that is impressive.
Yes, they are.
I love it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Gwen, did you see how cute these little cakes are?
I did. They're adorable, and taste super yummy.
They're super cool.
Oh, the tea's adorable too.
It really, really is. All right, so we're gonna have a couple special guests tonight. Ooh, I need to go unlock the door. We have a couple special guests tonight. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Okay. I gotta get some Rogue. It reminded me I forgot to share Rogue in
how's it
Sprite and an
going?
experience with Ooh, tell me about it.
Awesome, right?
I'm very, very interested in how that would.
That's what I thought. Okay, just make sure. Thanks for the food, Sparks.
Yeah, no worries. It's actually pretty good. Tice, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna put more food out. Get out. Be put 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 out. Beep 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 put out. Beep out.
You know.
I can't picture you as a redhead.
Yeah, ask me in 20
minutes?
years when I'm completely full of white hair.
1, 2, 3. I didn't intend to hire, or I didn't intend to have a bunch of people in the office with red hair, but here we are anyway.
Well, it just kind of goes that way, you know. The redheads always make themselves known. They got that fire in them.
Is everyone doing okay?
Yeah, a little perplexed with my case, but I'm good.
Well, you have some of the greatest legal minds in the entire state here, so we'll be able to talk
Yeah.
about it after. Well, I won't be able to. I have to go straight to the PD meeting after this, but is Katie super focused on her phone?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. What was it doing?
She was talking about needing to take Muller for a walk. I don't know.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Kate's coming. I love Stephanaris. She's great.
He's walking the judge.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Fair enough.
Trevor, how was everyone's weekend?
Honestly, good. I enjoy doing what I'm doing right now. It's great.
I walked in with you interviewing an FIB agent, and I quite literally, this is not exaggeration, shedded a tear. I was so proud of you.
No, thank you. Thank you. Yes, Adi, I met with Keller today. We could debrief after.
All right.
I was so deep into what I've been doing that I kind of saw it and zoned out and wasn't really paying attention.
Actually, I do want to say the music that you had, like the ambient music, I really, really enjoy that. I really like that.
It is, that artist does it themselves. They have a couple other playlists that are very similar. Not to dig into the stereotype of a growing middle-aged attorney, but Dark Academia is a really neat, like, sub-genre of music that's kind of been accumulated over the last couple years, and oh, it just kind of hits the soul.
Okay, Dark Academia. I'm gonna have to give that a listen. No, I really did like it. It was great.
Basically, it's like orchestral or piano music that kind of leans more in the slow minor tonalities. Basically, if you think of a princess with long dark hair studying in a library hidden in a castle to defeat their father who killed their mother, that would be kind of the theme of the music you're looking for.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you know Moonlight Sonata, but it's by far
Similar.
my favorite piece of music in all of history.
It's
in all the world.
such a good sonata. I love it so much. Honestly, a peak. Like, he peaked there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anyone else that Onyx become? No. You're welcome to list it if you want, as long as it's not like super meta. I thought you were gonna say Labyrinth and not Library for some reason. I guess we have some time. I'm waiting on a couple people to get here. What was the case? Tyson.
My case?
Yeah.
It is docket 19571.
All right, 19571. Sydney
basically,
Jones in 2 days. Okay.
Yeah. Which I have to talk about potentially rescheduling because I don't know if I will be available at that time.
Okay.
But yeah, I added 4 incidents. I can understand one of them being thrown out. However, a third incident was removed for the defense's request to omit them.
Okay.
But it's a linked incident. So how would
we need to have you need a motion to continue. Motion to continue, and then schedule a pre-trial hearing to try to get that rebutted, and advise them that it is supplemental evidence.
Got it. Okay.
That people forget that we can do that, and so like with them going has failed to motion to include the evidence he has attached. It also bear. When did you attach the reports?
I want to say Saturday evening or something like that.
Okay. It's
Saturday afternoon.
Okay, so I'm going to say this one thing. If for some reason you completely lose this case and it fails for whatever reason for not adding the reports, it's going to be okay. They're going to do it again. So I wouldn't fret so much about this. I literally do not care if you win or lose your cases. The important thing is you're putting the level of effort that you need to into your cases, and you're satisfied with the work output that you put with it. Does that make sense?
Right. Okay.
So something that, I mean, we're going to discuss at the very beginning of the meeting, but something that our previous Attorney General's office did, and something that Salvatore said that really stuck with me. It's once we have all the facts of the case, we can't make new facts. We can't get new evidence. So if the judges can't see the picture that we're painting utterly clearly with timelines, evidence, and testimony, if they still think it's they didn't commit it beyond a reasonable doubt, there's nothing we can do. So,
fair enough.
Katie, there's food on the table. They're little cute cakes and tea. What other questions did you have on that case?
Just it was just those two. I understand why they removed the one report 18759. I was just more so perplexed on the other one.
She may have stricken the last one because you didn't like motion to add, and that's okay. Some judges will allow you a notice of inclusion or notice to add evidence. Some attorneys get upset with that. That's just a sneaky way of preventing them from being able to rebut the evidence. Technically speaking, we should have a freedom in discovery to add that, but this is just kind of bad form to do it unless you're being really cheeky and pedantic. So just remember to either notice to add evidence, notice to add witnesses, motion to add evidence, even if it's the tiniest little thing. That being said, if it's a report in a report, unless you want to absolutely be utterly clear with the things that you're doing with your case, and you want to outline everything, you don't have to add reports within reports.
Got it. So if I wanted to say add a subpoena or warrant that includes one of the reports that were removed, would that be a way of like going around it, or would that be frowned upon?
Don't change anything in the report unless you motion to amend evidence. When you motion to amend evidence, so there's no Brady violation in the state of San Andreas. Don't let that be a Sullivan violation. Hi, Kate.
Hello.
Everyone say hi, Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Oh, hey, Kate. Hello. Hey, Kate. It is me.
Hello. Well, let's get started then. Are we anticipating anyone else, Kate?
Not from my side, at least.
Okay, perfect. We'll address the elephant in the room first. Humphrey and I had a meeting with Jerry Callow, and essentially because of the situation with Salvatore Greco, the Attorney General's office has been officially furloughed, and we have absorbed all of the power and things from the Attorney General's office, and basically it's just us now. So some of that comes with different responsibilities. Some of that comes with having additional privileges. Fortunately, we're not part of the Department of Justice. Our bar licenses are beholden to the Department of Justice, so we're still required to play their game, follow their code of conduct, things like that. But that being said, it has been utterly and clearly outlined that we have direct prosecutorial powers from the governor, and we are part of the executive branch. Not the judicial branch, not the legislative branch, the executive. And I can break down like the branches of government, things like that if anyone needs to, but just understand that we play nice with the Department of Justice, but they are not our bosses. At the end of the day, your bosses are me and Jerry Callow. So if anything happens, if anyone has any questions when it comes to bar complaints, anything like that, the judges will come to me. If I have to, I'll get Jerry involved, but otherwise we have a little bit more autonomy than we used to. That being said, I'm sure as hell going to miss Salvatore. And I wish I could have had him here for the meeting. Does anyone have any questions about any of that? Anything at all? I want this to be candid. I want this to be open, forward, and candid, so... Okay. Humphrey, did you want to mention your thing?
Yeah. So, as part of the transition, I am going to be stepping down from the state side of things.
She's not happy about that. I mean, I'm not happy about that. I said no to this, but...
Damn, son. You're fine.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's nothing to do with the office itself or anybody in here. You are all amazing, and I've enjoyed every moment working with you all. It's due to the political landscape of things and also my personal roles in certain parts. I'm needing a little bit more time for myself, etc. I'll be around less, and I can't fulfill the duties that I feel are necessary of the role at this time. And we'll be looking for other opportunities elsewhere. But it has been an absolute pleasure to work with you all and to see you all grow and thrive. And I hope all the best comes of everything that happens in this office, especially. I'll always be around, so feel free to reach out. Obviously, keep it non-specific and generalized, or else it's corruption. But, you know, I'm still around for chats and whatnot. I'm more than happy to reach out by phone as well. So, yeah, thank you all for the fantastic work and all the support you've given me over the past 3.5 months. And it's been an absolute pleasure and an honor to work alongside all of you.
Ditto.
Likewise.
Okay, and with that, I will bid you all a fantastic day and let you power on with this meeting. And congratulations to Skyler Sparks as the new DA.
That being said, I brought you food. It's on the table, too. I still don't want to tender your resignation. I still disagree with this, but in the private meeting that Humphrey and I had, he said he just wants to find his happiness, and I'm never going to fight anyone from saying something like that, so. I'm going to miss you so fucking much, Humphrey. And so I guess I begrudgingly accept your resignation. I made a note on your profile saying you're leaving on excellent terms, eligible for rehire, so. If you ever want to come back. Yeah, of course.
I can't actually see that.
Can you actually see that?
I don't think I can.
Oh. I don't know. I don't remember lawyer permissions anymore, so.
Oh, they're not good. No, I can't see that at all.
If you want a screenshot, I can send that to you. But
Don't worry about it.
specifically
It's all good.
resigned. Okay. I put it on excellent
I
terms.
trust. Okay, well, it's been a pleasure. So have a fantastic meeting, everybody.
Good evening.
Thank you,
Also
Humphrey.
gonna give your shit if you're head in the MMBW too much.
Well, also congratulations, Fox.
Oh yeah, I've been appointed DA, so it's an appointed position
I
now.
love you.
Bye, Humphrey.
You're a true American hero, bro. Even though you're British.
British.
I don't care.
Yep, exactly.
America, guns, freedom,
Yeah.
Okay.
miles,
Right.
Yeah.
inches.
Fantastic.
That's
Exactly.
Rose. That's
the worst
that's-
kind of tea. Anyway, right. See you all later.
Bye, Humphrey.
Bye.
Bye, Humphrey.
No, why?
I'm not gonna fight what he said. I had a long conversation with him, but as soon as someone says I need to find my happiness, I'm never one to stop someone from doing that. So
I hope he finds it.
I hope he comes back. So anyway, let's stop being sad. Does anyone have any questions about any of those two topics? No? Alright, cool. I got a bunch of gifts I want to show you. Let's just chill in here, and then Kate and I are going to talk about stuff. That's the most depressing message I've seen in that group chat.
I know.
He also spelled honor wrong.
We'll just pretend we didn't see.
I made gifts.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right, we're going to touch on SOPs a little bit, and then we're going to go over the assistant district attorney portion. I have specializations for everyone. You're going to be specially trained if you want to do that. Anyway, outside of me, this is the chain of command. Paralegals, prosecutors, assistant district attorneys. Nothing has changed for that, but it's fancy and looks nice. So the SOPs have been fully redone. The roster is fully cleaned. Everything as far as our documents. Please familiarize yourself with the specifics for the SOPs. Specifically, we're going to go over a couple of things here. First off, this image is broken. Oh, it says loading.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's the thought that counts.
Is it? Oh, here it is. Perfect. All right. Assistant District Attorney, management of prosecutors and paralegals, super fun and engaging PD involvement, giga investigations, and autonomy, like hiring your own paralegals. So I'm going to go over the specifics on those roles. I'm going to pull them directly from the SOPs. So one of the most new and exciting things we have, there was a division section in the SOPs that we had that was completely underutilized. That is now working directly with CID and PD involvement. It'll be marked on your profile as certs, but they're specifically specializations. If you guys want to pull those along, Kate, I don't know if you can see our SOPs or not. Can you with your role that I gave you? Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. So if we look at District Attorney's Office Private, which is the current one, if we scroll all the way down, if we look at specializations, so that's the most fun and new exciting thing. We have special intelligence, financial crimes, and civil litigation, and major crimes. Those names directly correspond with CID. So after talking with Kate and things like that, we're going to have you guys for this is for ADAs. So for all of you wonderful ADAs and people aspiring to be ADAs out there, we'll have you directly certified in that specialization. So it doesn't stop you from doing big investigations like major crimes, like what Sati, Roland, and Katie are doing right now with the Stephen Alexander case, which is fucking massive. That would qualify as a major crime, as far as like, you know, human trafficking, mayhem, all kinds of crazy shit. You can still do those investigations, and I encourage you to do so. Same thing with financial crimes. So you have the financial crimes portion going over fraud and embezzlement, basically anything to do with money and CAFs. That would be that specialization. And then you have special intelligence. That's street crime, gang-related shooting, narcotics, weapons trafficking, drug sales, stuff like that. All of that corresponds directly with portions of the CID unit and PD getting those certifications. What I want to do when we had a discussion with Kate is for those who are wanting to be involved in that, for those who don't already know that information, we'll work directly with PD to understand how they start that investigation from the beginning, how you can get involved as soon as possible, and how you understand how they collect evidence and things like that. That's why super fun and engaging PD involvement. You should be allowed on scenes. You should be allowed to do ride-alongs, things like that. It's one of those things that has been there since the beginning, but something that most people don't realize. We should be called to major crime scenes as soon as possible, and if not on the scenes, then as soon as things are picked up to be involved in that investigation. And so we're hoping, once you guys, if you get those, you know, specializations, we can get you started to begin with. One thing that Montag did for me today, Kate, we updated the full roster. If everyone looks at the state attorney roster, those certifications show up now. So we don't have to look at per attorney. We can literally, like officers and things, can literally just go to state attorney roster and look and see who's qualified yes or no in that section. So they can go, okay, I have a huge embezzlement case. They can tap financial crimes, look in and type in yes, and see who's been specialty trained by PD concerning their investigation for financial crimes. Do you guys see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you guys have any questions about any of that? Kate, did you want to mention anything regarding that? Since that's like your direct liaison, and did you want to like introduce yourself as like the PD liaison for DOJ stuff, or?
Sure. Sorry, give me 1 second.
You're fine. I cooked with these updates. I just hope everyone's excited for it. Oh, if you guys want to see what those certs look like, you can look at my profile. I'm going to remove them. Just that it's only there to show you guys what they look like. I'm going to go through the specialty training with you because there might be things I don't know, and I don't think it's fair that I just automatically get them. So.
Yeah, so hello everybody. My name is Lieutenant Kate McNamara from the LSPD, more specifically the Criminal Investigations Division. We're going to be conducting some training so you understand partially like how we do these investigations in order to make our working relationship flow more smoothly, and so you kind of know like where we are in investigations. I will say it probably will still be up to the individual officers, kind of like what you are allowed to do on a specific scene. So if if they say, "Hey, don't go over there or do this or that," please follow their directions. But yeah, this is something we're going to try. I think it could be really useful and beneficial to kind of have you guys included early on in things. And yeah, if you have any questions about anything, please contact me. I think most of you have my number. If you don't, it's in the MW. I'll be more than happy to kind of hear any issues or concerns you guys have, because I'm very invested in making the relationship, the PD's relationship with the DA's office, a fruitful and healthy one.
I know,
and
right?
Vice versa.
Oh no.
Well, hell yes.
Hey, Kate.
I really appreciate it, Kate. Kate is also, if you guys have any problems with officers, Kate's the one to go to. Or you can come to me and I can go to Kate. That should be pretty much good. But if you guys have any issues, please, please, please feel free to get with me. A lot of that should be starting to clear up. Especially since, fortunately I have an excellent rapport with PD and that kind of just trickles down. Over communication, as Kate mentioned to me, numerous times, is better than none. So as far as communicating with officers, even if it's a tiny update, once we get cases, once we're on an appeal, it's just what I want you guys to try to do is text the officer and be like, hey, I'm going to be the attorney on your appeal. If you have any questions, get with me. And if you have to add evidence, you say, hey, I'm adding this evidence. The tiny little bit of effort that way, if you don't already have a great rapport with PD, if you have a good rapport with PD, that'll grow to be great. So I encourage you. Go ahead.
Oh, I said absolutely.
Do you have any suggestions or like good practices, Kate, concerning that relationship?
So for the most part, the most kind of grumblings I hear are just that things happen and people aren't informed about it. So from the perspective of police, for these detectives and people who are working these really big cases, they spend a lot of time and effort into it, as I'm sure you guys do with your prosecutorial strategy. So for the most part, they just want to be informed on what's going on. I have kind of told them, like, hey, when it gets to the stage of the game, after the arrest is made, it comes down to the district attorney's office as far as prosecution. So, you guys have the final say there. But for the most part, they just want to be informed on like what's going on. So over communication better than under communication. And yeah, if you have any issues with officers, please come see me. I serve as the DOJ liaison for the police department. So yeah, I am here to make this relationship as harmonious as possible.
Appreciate you. You guys have any questions for Kate? Anything at all? Nothing? You guys are quiet today.
No questions. The only comment I'd want to give you is I'm just going to give a kudos to Veronica Wilson for the diligent effort she has put in with Stephen Alexander. This case wouldn't be kind of where it's at without her work. So as her boss, I want to make sure you know that.
Veronica's a rock star, but I will let you know that I'll let her know that you brought her up specifically. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okie doke. For those who are looking to get that fancy little tag on your profile, I'll post in the group chats and everything, and in the government Discord, stuff like that, when we're looking to schedule a thing. Don't feel like you have to show up for it. We can also, whoever ends up wanting to work on that, we can also like, yeah, go ahead.
I haven't officially been given like the email like tag.
You fucking kidding me? Actually?
Yeah.
I will fix that after this. That's so okay.
Are you in the government email chain?
Makes me so grumpy.
No, I'm not. That's what I'm missing.
I will fix it after this. We'll sit take a side and I'll fix it. Okay. So that being said, ADAs, get with me if you want to get one of those 3 specific specializations, and we'll get with Kate and CID and stuff to get a time coordinated for that. Again, this does not prevent you from joining those cases. You are experts in your field. You can do that perfectly fine. That's just a little bit easier way for you guys to be able to get on the field and started from set 1. So, all right, cool. Prosecutors, changing this role a bit. So what I wanted to do was allow for more part-timers to kind of come in. That way you guys have a little bit more autonomy. So for those who are prosecutors or are looking to be prosecutors, or the prosecutors that we have, I want to give you felony D or lower autonomy. So as long as you've been approved for significant stuff, you don't have to worry about getting an ADA attached. You don't have to worry about anything like that. Anything higher, you're welcome to attach otherwise. That being said, part-time, for those who are looking to pursue civil stuff, you're welcome to do that. You can step outside. You still can't do defense matters, but if you wanted to do, like, I'm helping a buddy sue like Jordan Steele's tow lot for whatever reason, you can do that. The only thing you have to do in that matter is if there's a like police report or anything like that, you have to go through the standard FOIA process. And if for some reason you can't access that FOIA link, let me know, and I'll get that fixed. Outside of that, if you're looking to train to be an ADA, you have an opportunity. I'm not going to ever force anyone to go through that path. Like for Spring, for example, she's never going to be higher than a prosecutor. She doesn't really want that level of responsibility or be involved with those kind of cases. So you don't have to go there. You can stay as a prosecutor as long as you want. It is not an insult. It just means that you are part-time. And so that being said, some prosecutors haven't been able to change charges, at least by the previous SOPs and things. As long as you have approval from 80 or higher, you're welcome to change the charges completely on any of those matters. I know that has been not like a big deal in the office thus far, but that's how it used to be. So I made the change to basically what it aligns for here. That being said, Gwen, I would like to formally offer you a position as an assistant district attorney within the district attorney's office. After all those changes and everything, if this is something that you want, please let me know.
Hell yeah.
You what?
Maybe question mark? We can talk about it.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
As far
It's
as
no
what it
worries.
entails, yeah.
Because it's not a requirement. It's a big thing. It takes on a lot more responsibility and things like that. But it's one of those things. Titles can be important to some people, and I think it's really important to know that you're exceptionally still valued in the office just because you don't ascend beyond a prosecutor role. So.
Well, I appreciate that.
You still have a lot of autonomy in that capacity. Yeah, of course. It's never an issue. Last but not least, paralegals. So that being said, we're going to be having a lot more paralegals. I've hired one officially. We have 2 or 3 more interviews coming in for that. But that being said, what I want to do, super secret on-the-job training. When you are around, you're welcome to go in. You have keys to the police departments. You can be with prosecutors, ADAs. Go in, learn the basic ropes, things like that. Can do bench trials. I got approval from the government to get you all added, and this is something brand new, to the government Discord. So you guys will be tagged for bench trial stuff. You'll be able to go in, and for like misdemeanors and stuff like that, you can enter and work alongside the officers to prosecute that. It is suggested that you have a prosecutor attached with you. So someone should be there with you, but if not, if you have full approval, you'll be able to enter in and represent with the approval of the judge. It says training to be ADA, but it should be a prosecutor and for bar support. If you're looking to get your bar at any point in time, doing the bench trials and from a suggestion, if you have a sponsor, try talking to someone in the office, shadow them, let them be your mentor. That way we can get you your bar license. Are they okay?
It's fine. It's announcing the shift 2 meeting.
Okay, cool.
Use that.
Yeah, they definitely should not use. Is that in 30 minutes?
Yeah, top of the hour.
Okay, perfect. But yeah, so we can do bar license support. I can give out bar licenses, but that's only with the approval of the bar association. So if we can get that approval, if you get approved for it, then we can go through, have you sworn in as an attorney, and then you can rise up to be a prosecutor. So not a significant amount of changes for a lot of people. The most changes are going to come in with you guys doing bench trials being included into the government Discord, which you weren't before. With prosecutors, it's a lot more autonomy. And then with ADAs, you guys have a ton of changes. I wanted to make sure you guys had the most support in this. So other than that, you guys have any questions about your roles? Anything? Like seriously, I want you to be candid with me. So.
No, honestly, it sounds like everything that we should have been doing for months now. So I hope it stays in full effect.
Okay. Well, I've been appointed just for a couple of days, and it's been exceptionally stressful, and there have been a lot of changes. Expect a few more changes in the office. I want you guys to be able to come to me, and if you can't come to me, there's a problem. If I've done something and you're not getting the support where you need, I need you to be forward with me. I need to hear it. And I don't care if it's Skyler, you really fucking pissed me off, and I'll see you in a week, and I'll be like, aight, cool. Because at the end of the day, it's us. We're running this bitch. And so we need to be able to support each other. We need to be there for each other. And frankly, it's not going to be easy for a little while, but we'll do what we can. That being said, Jerry's going to give us raises. That being said, there probably won't be any bonuses anymore, but Jerry's already approved us for over the cap for raises and things. So we will have generally a higher state pay than most other, if not every government employee that exists. But we won't get any bonuses or anything like that. Most likely. Jerry can change his mind, but you know how it is. That being said, reminder, when the bean machine is opened, we have an unlimited tab with them. I recommend just kind of not going ham and buying a bunch of food for your friends all the time, but as long as you're clocked in, bean machine, we have a business contract with them, get food, get coffee, they'll deliver to the office for free. It's not an issue. That goes for everyone, for paralegals, ADAs, prosecutors, anyone in the office. The only people who are grandfathered in are Tallulah, Pavlov, Humphrey, Pennyworth, and Lachlan Pike. Tallulah's not going to be around for a while. She's off the roster just for the purposes of the Department of Justice. I already spoke with her. As soon as she's ready to be back around and working, she's immediately back in the office. So it's kind of like a soft resignation, but she's still part of the office. Hence why she hasn't been removed from any chats or anything like that. So.
Well, shit.
She's doing some really good stuff. I'd all her private stuff if and when she comes back. You know, it's up to her. But all I can tell you is that she's happy. So.
No, I love that for her. I just got to speak to her. That's all.
I mean, you can reach out to her directly. I'm sure you could shoot her an email. I'll reach out to her and see. So.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Appreciate that.
No worries. What do you guys have for me? Oh, ADAs. You can hire your own paralegals. Just tell me their name. I just want to interview them really quickly. And if you want private paralegals, we can do that. So, I encourage you to.
Yeah, that scares me. I'm not gonna lie.
You should have been able to do that before, but.
Yeah, well, I don't really trust people, and there's not very many people that have taken the time to really show me that they're worthy of my trust. So yeah, that's kind of where it's at. I probably won't be hiring anybody on. I'll let you guys handle that one. But anybody who wants to learn, I always wholeheartedly encourage you to reach out. Let me know you want to tag along, do whatever. I have no problem. I will teach. I can't claim to know it all, but I do want to help. That's all I care about everybody in this office, and that's my goal. Is to just empower everybody else.
Sorry.
Whole chest.
All the ADAs should probably, all the ADAs should probably introduce themselves really quickly. That way our paralegals and prosecutors are familiar with our names, faces, and what exactly we like doing.
I love that. Let's do that. So just to be utterly clear, my name is Skyler Sparks. I'm the appointed district attorney for the state of San Andreas. What's up, guys?
Hello.
What you guys doing here?
Hey, I forgot this meeting was today.
That's fine.
Otherwise, I would have announced it a little bit earlier.
You're good.
I just had one single thing to say, but you can finish your thing. Don't worry. It's not a big deal.
No, we literally were just about to do introductions. I went over all the changes in the office, so this is great.
Introductions.
Hi.
Cool. Hold on.
Hi.
We'll shuffle in here.
Yeah.
Come on, Castle.
Come here, Chad.
Castle, Chad. Introduce
Castle.
These guys are super important to
Hey,
us. They help protect us and shoot people that try to kill us.
There you go. Hey, so my name is John Castle. I'm the new director of SAS under the Department of Corrections. I'm also a sergeant for them.
I'm Chad Hauser. I was previous SAS before it was officially absorbed into DOC, but now I am a full CO in the State Securities Program.
What do
makes
you-
it sound so fancy.
What do you guys
You're not even
do?
gonna mention the DMV.
Well, yeah, I do work at the DMV. I own my own business.
Yeah,
you know, a
Same
lot
on
of
the
stuff.
DMV,
yeah.
honestly.
Castle's the fucking director.
Yeah, so we
of the-
provide security for high-profile government officials and government facilities such as Mount Zona, Sandy Shores Medical Center, and the DMV and City Hall. A lot of that entails court cases. But we've done a lot of personal security for these guys as well. So that's basically what this whole unit is about. I was basically, because I was here a few meetings ago, I'm basically back to say that we're officially up and running. It's not just me anymore. There's a bunch of us now, and it's active and going. So if you guys do need us for anything, whether that's a bachelor party, a wedding, or God knows what else, we're in the MDW under applications. You can also just reach us on the City Hall app under DOC. It should be marked as DOC Security Services. So, bunch of us.
Where would that be? Oh, it's called State Security Service. So if
Yeah,
you tap
that's it.
that, it'll ask you for information, data service, location, how many you estimate, any specific requirements. Like for the Stephen Alexander case, when we get that scheduled, when that's there. We like a few days beforehand. Actually, it's a good question. How soon do you want us to request that kind of stuff, Castle?
So depending on the size, because obviously we've done cases like a day beforehand already. We've done cases same day. Usually it doesn't matter too much, but for big stuff like the Stephen Alexander one, 2 or 3 days would be fine. Just so we can kind of pass
Okay.
around who's going to be there, because a bunch of us are conflicted as well. So
Right.
Can do. Yep.
Okay. So Roland, just a few days beforehand, maybe like 5 days or something. Just request it and things.
yeah,
like
I
that.
mean,
So-
hey, if you know it, like if you can get a date 5 days beforehand, the sooner the better. But I'd say like the minimum would be like 2 days, just so we can kind of sort out who is going and who isn't. Because like I said, it's close to heart for a lot of us, so I don't want to have
Yeah.
officers there who are gonna lose it.
Right. No, and believe me, I understand that. I'm trying to get it with this whole thing. I'm trying to make sure it moves as quick as possible, but at the same time, there's just so many moving parts, and we're still
Yep.
learning things. So, yeah,
All good.
I appreciate your diligence with handling him, though, because I do see everything he's doing to you guys. So,
Oh yeah. Well, we've been fine so far. There's a few people that he's targeting in particular, and we're taking action for that. We're trying to
This
keep
is a
them
super
away
fucking
from
useful
him, so
meeting, chat.
shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Yep.
But the sooner he gets his whole shebang going, the better for us, obviously. But I get it. There's a lot of stuff that you guys have to go through. So
yes, sir. I will make you aware once I have a final date.
appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, that was basically that. MDW and City Hall app. That's where we are found. My number is also in my MDW profile on the government one. In case I'm not around, but you have to contact me directly. So actually, I think you guys can all just see the phone numbers in the MDW. We don't have that privilege, so enjoy
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we can. Everyone who's not a paralegal can see stuff like that. So.
Damn it.
Sorry,
just
buddy.
get a job at the DMV.
Fuck the DMV.
Yeah, on God, for real.
They made me go back in line 40 times.
Ew.
What? Like, actually, was that an exact number, or are you being
No,
hyperbolic?
it's not like I think it was more like 22. But,
My God.
That's still terrible.
That doesn't surprise me.
I'm monotone, and they thought I was putting up an attitude.
What?
So eventually,
Yeah,
yeah.
that does happen.
Just because you have resting bitch face doesn't mean you have an attitude. What the hell?
Yeah, I came in there and I asked for my licenses, and they wanted to ask me questions, and I answered them. And I asked very specifically, like, "Hey, what's the scenario?" And then they were like, "Are you trying to be smart? Go back in line." I was like, "What the fuck?" So listen, DMV is like on the top of my shit list and the bottom of my priority list. Sorry if you work there, but it's not happening.
He is anti-DMV.
So does that mean we're gonna try and buy the building?
I'm not buying the DMV building. You know how shit that building is?
That's true.
Also, where the fuck do we...
There's
We're
a reason
broke.
why it's closed down right now.
Worth a shot.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, it's not... We're not doing it.
All right. Let's
Alright,
just.
I appreciate your time. I'll let you guys...
Do you guys want
do your
food?
thing.
I got you guys food.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
It's tea and cake.
Ooh.
You guys have food. Where do you
that
guys
looks
get
delicious.
food?
Restaurants, bro.
We're starving up there. What the fuck?
Oh my god, John.
There.
They make us eat sand.
Stop
Oh,
eating
no.
sand.
It's good for you.
John, take the
Go for
tea. John,
I'm-
take
I-
the.
I
take
can't.
the
You're
tea.
not giving it
Take
to
the-
me.
I'm giving you the tea. Take the tea.
I can't.
Take the tea.
Chad, back off.
Take the tea.
I
Take
did,
the
I
tea.
did.
Take
Oh,
the
there we
cake.
go. There,
You
yep,
got
there-
it?
there
You
it
got
is.
it?
Hold on.
You 100%? Okay.
I got it. Yep.
All right,
thanks,
perfect.
thanks, appreciate it.
It's not poison.
I'm gonna sip on this. What the fuck is this? Like, I'm gonna sip on this tea party in the car with my resting bitch face. You guys have a good one.
You guys are welcome in
Thank
the
you.
office anytime. Travel safely.
Appreciate it.
guys.
Wait,
Have a
when's the
good one.
next one?
Thank you, Castle.
Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now.
Say less. I'll dress up and I'll be here in my nicest suit that looks exactly
You
the same
better
as this one.
be,
Shoot.
or
Right.
else.
Bye. Bye.
Bye,
I'm
guys.
just so glad I
I've
get to
got people
roleplay with him
legally
again.
shoot.
I love this guy so much. Anyway, they saved my life like 3 times, so I will literally always request them. All right. Anyway, Katie, your turn.
Oh, okay.
And tell me what your favorite. Tell me an interesting fact about you. We're gonna do that icebreaker.
Oh, okay, cool. Hello. I'm Katie St. Clair, ADA. Pretty cool. I call myself the fun one. My specialties tend to be towards civil stuff because I don't know. They're a lot more fun, in my opinion. I've done some major crimes ones. I've done some pretty messed up ones lately. One thing about myself. I like Legos. I like building them. I have an entire closet filled that I haven't built just yet, but when I do have the time, I will build it. They will come.
What one are you looking to forward the most?
The world map.
You have a
I
world
bought
map?
it. Yeah, I bought it and I never assembled it.
I hope you get to.
Yeah, me too.
Roland. Roland.
I'm ADA Roland Shaw. I've been with the office since January, brought in by Mr. Lachlan Pike as paralegal. My specialties are the things I'm currently doing right now, full-fledged investigations. That is what I love. I love figuring out puzzles and getting to the mind of people and figuring out why they do what they do. I did used to be an ex-cop, so it probably comes from that.
Me too.
From Texas.
I used to play on the Pixel Classic with him.
Was a ranger at one point.
I'm so glad he's playing on
Um,
Onyx.
Let's see, what else? I look to empower others. That is my specialty. Whenever you find something that you are passionate about, if you come to me and say, hey, Roland, what can you do to help me continue on this path? Or what can I do to continue this way? I will do everything I can to go to bat for you. I typically don't interject myself so I can maintain objectivity and maintain neutral party. But when I find something I'm passionate about, I smell blood in the water like I do right now with Stephen Alexander. It is all I can think about. And yeah, that's pretty much me.
And he's cool.
That
He's a
is
cool guy
true.
to hang out with.
Also, Roland and I didn't get along for like the first 2 weeks, and we get along now, I think. So
We had a small little discourse in the courtroom, and we worked through it, and we see each other's strengths, and that's all that matters. Kate, sorry, I didn't see your hand up.
Kate.
Oh, no, you're okay. I just had a question. Like, I think the guy who's hiding over here behind the wall should probably go next.
Really? Hey, Skyler.
Hi, Jake.
What's up?
Jake?
Yeah.
Why you hiding?
Yeah, it's Jake.
Nope, no reason.
Why you hiding?
Why
He's
you
acting all
hiding?
squirrely, so I
Why
wanna
you
know who he is.
always hiding? I saw you scooting back over there when I was talking to Jake.
Oh, do you not like icebreakers?
Oh God.
Okay, make it
Just say-
short. Make it short.
No.
Just say
You go in my
hi.
circle. Roll in the studies next. That's fine.
I will.
It's about team building.
We will all move over here, and so you're the next person. Just, it's fine. The more you wait for the anxiety to be broken, the longer it's going to build up.
It's not anxiety. I just never know what to say at these things. So.
Just okay. Tell us your name and what cases you like to do, and then what's your favorite like summertime drink. Easy.
All right.
That's
name,
so
Jake
cute.
DiBiase. I don't necessarily have a favorite type of case. I kind of approach everything analytically. It's I think my specialty, which Katie will probably attest to, is devil's advocate. Maybe. I think that's probably
Can
where it
confirm he is a devil's advocate.
Yeah, I like taking arguments because I come from a defensive law background and poke holes in our own cases so that we can fill them before trial.
And it sucks, but it is worth it all in the end.
Jake is our failsafe. Because at the end of the day, it's our job to press charges that we believe would actually win in court. And if we don't believe they're going to actually be able to be held up in court, then it's our job to release them. So.
Very eloquent and a better way of putting it. I appreciate that, Skyler.
You're welcome. What's your favorite summertime drink? You're not getting away from this.
Rum and Coke, usually.
Cool. Tyson. Oh, sorry, Sati, you're over there. Sorry, I was going around Robin. Sati's our other and last question mark ADA?
I believe so.
Yes, there's only four
For
of us.
now. Anyway.
There was one offered. There was a fifth offered.
Oh yeah, with the fifth offer.
I like
Whole
doing
chest.
Special intelligence and major crimes.
Whole chest.
pretty much. I'm a very deep dive nose in the book. I love working alongside with the PD. I'm really big on that. I also like to look and see where the holes are, like Jake. So I kind of act like a sounding board.
Yes, she does.
But then I also like to help find how to fill those holes. So I'll look
That
and
she
look
does.
and look. I'm very I don't know. I'm very, I guess, by the book. As for other things that I do, I'm a singer. A lot of people, nobody here knows that. I sing. Yeah.
What?
Wait, what?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Hey, yo,
Bitch, what? I've been working with you for months and you haven't even told me?
No. I'm a singer. It's because I just started warming things up again. But yeah, I sing.
Okay.
I used to
Dance on.
actually, I had managers and when I lived in Chicago and California.
Oh,
yeah, I
God.
can sing.
Oh.
I'd be very interested to hear that sometime.
Sati's over here like, I had a stage name. I'm not going to tell you what the stage name is. And I made millions off of an album. And I'm just kind of chilling.
Wish.
Yeah, I heard she was streaming the other night.
I also love photography, especially pet photography. I also am an Adobe person. I've been working in Adobe for graphics and video for about 30 years. Since I was alive.
Damn, son.
It's amazing.
Okay, I just got an idea. I just got an idea for this case. I'm not gonna lie.
You can't make it a
We'll have
musical.
to talk-
You can't make
we'll
it a
have to talk-
musical, Roland.
I don't know.
We already tried one of those.
I sing country, I sing rock, I sing R&B, I can rap, whatever.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I had plenty of. Actually, if I ever went into a. that had
No one has
karaoke,
asked her that. How has she not mentioned it?
I never had to buy a drink. I would just put it like that.
What is your first go-to karaoke song?
Usually I try to warm up, so it'll be something easy like maybe a country song, where I don't really have to stretch my vocals. Usually I'll pick out like a Reba McEntire song that's real easy. I'll probably
Oh,
start
okay.
off like fancy, and then I'll move into some.
I'm low-key
R&B,
talented
maybe.
as fuck.
Yeah, I usually try to keep myself to 3 or 4 songs. Otherwise, you lose your voice, you know.
What the
Absolutely.
hell? That's so great. I love that for you.
Thank you for sharing that. I'm glad to learn that.
All right, Tyson, you go.
Tyson Sullivan.
Whole chest. Whole chest.
Named Tyson Sullivan. Used to go by Sully. Back in my PD days. Yes, at one point in time I was Captain Sully, then Chief Sully. Yeah, I look forward to like the investigative stuff. Kind of just looking at the details, finding the anchors that will hold the case together and kind of nail the coffin. So, yeah. Fun fact about me, from Boston, but I don't have a Boston accent.
Thank God.
Oh, if Pike were working here longer, it would come out eventually. Trust me.
Oh, if Pike was here, R.I.P.
Pike finds
Pike's
out there's a
career.
Boston nearby. He loses it.
If you could say one thing to Pike right now, what would you tell him, Tyson?
How about them socks?
All right. Guinevere.
Sup, dog?
Sup? Talk about yourself.
Hi, I'm Guinevere. Or Gwen, if you can't spell it, which, yep, it's long. I was hired on, I'm mainly kind of admin role. I ended up kind of more recently getting my bar license because Sparks basically surprised me. After I helped out with one of the case. Yeah, I do the calendar thing, although that one's not mine. I haven't updated it recently. I'm doing that right now. Shh. I actually have, for the people who are new, if you want access, like if you're working from home, kind of like externally on your laptops and stuff like that, I can send you a link to the court calendar. I usually try to update it at least twice a week. Typically, I try to do it every other day. It just depends on how crazy stuff gets. So yeah, so technically have my bar, but it's more for administrative type stuff. The end.
Also, she's working with rangers and animal control on a
yeah.
whole bunch of like cool, fun animal crimes.
Nice.
Not cool, fun, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Cool and fun in like the legal sense.
Right.
Empowering our animal control.
Yeah.
Attempting to.
Yeah.
Those are our 2 current prosecutors that's here. Spring Daffodil's missing. She's in Harvard. She likes to spam our group chat. Thumbs up. All right,
It's kinda
last
funny.
Rose, your turn. And this is last thing, and we'll end for the night.
Okay.
Hello. I'm Rose Payne, also known as Red. Favorite color is red, obviously. God.
What are you most excited to do in the office?
To be very honest, probably yell at cops. In a professional manner, of course. My favorite things to do is.
Let's not yell at cops. Okay. There are coworkers. We can tell them what's going on, but we'll get there. We'll get you there. We'll get you there.
Yeah.
We tell Kate so she can yell at them if necessary.
Okay, how about this? In a very professional manner, tell them that they
Thank
need
you,
to
Midnight. Appreciate the
work
follow.
on their stuffs.
All right, cool. Fun fact about you.
Fun fact about me?
Yeah.
I used to own 3 businesses back home. And
Davis.
at one time I had about 20 cats because I have the nasty
Oh my
habit of
God.
feeding. I have the nasty habit of feeding the tomcats outside. And they just kept coming and coming and coming. So magically had 20 cats at one time.
Huh.
How was that for the budget?
Well, owning 3 businesses, it was fine.
Oh, that's fair.
I'll tell you what's rough is fostering 15.
Hashtag girl boss. Go.
Jeez.
Well, the 20 cats also included like baby kittens. Yeah.
Well, we got about 10 minutes till the PD meeting. It's at Davis. You guys are all welcome to go. ADAs, you're invited all the time. If you haven't worked with PD before, prosecutors and paralegals, just make sure that you have an ADA or you have me there with you just to introduce you. Other than that, after that happens, you are welcome to attend them. And I can put a link or when there generally are. Otherwise, this is a new chapter for the District Attorney's Office. I'm looking forward very much to lead you guys. This is as much as your office as mine. I may be appointed, but that doesn't mean I can't be impeached. So, if you're not happy, I'm not happy, and I mean that. If there's anything I can do to make your lives better, easier, where I don't necessarily have to step in the courtroom and I can manage things from my end so you guys have an easier, more fun life, you let me know. So, go government.
Go government.
Woo! All right, I'm going to Davis for the meeting. Also, for those who don't have keys to the car, let me know. I can get you keys to the car. Actually, I'm probably going to rekey all the cars recently, so...
I was gonna say, may as well just rekey all of them.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna rekey all of them this weekend. So, all right. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you in the group chat. Feel free to make this office your home as much as you want to. So,
yay!
I'm headed to Davis.
Yay. Good meeting.
Good job, everybody. Proud of you all. Chat, rate my meeting.
See you in what? A month?
Don't you fucking say that, Jake. Sad out of 10. It was pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie. Need more cats and dogs.
Yeah, Humphrey almost ran me over when he came here earlier.
Did he actually?
Yeah. He didn't run me over, but he came flying down the ramp, and I yelled at him a bit. So.
Yeah, I removed his stuff this morning. He was kind of upset. I'm like, you put in your resignation yesterday, and you immediately said, I'm going to switch to the other side and work defense. Why would I let you have your tags?
Interesting.
Yeah. Also, do you have access to the FOIA channel?
Yep.
The first request he requested was a VQ report. I don't know if that matters or not.
Oh, yeah, there's... We'll talk privately.
Yeah.
We'll talk privately.
I sat and created a custom role for him, sat down, made everything perfect, and then he's like, nah, dog, I'm still gonna leave. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not salty about the situation, but also I understand, you know, when you're promised something, it's different.
Yeah.
So. All right, cool. I'll meet you at Davis.
Yep, see you soon.
Ten out of 10, really productive. I really hope so. At the end of the day, why are we doing a fake job if we're not having fun? And if we're not having fun, something wrong is going to happen. There are periods of, like, people not having fun because that's just the nature of role-playing an attorney. So, like, if there's anything I can do with Skyler being a district attorney, or being the district attorney, is enabling roleplay on both the crim dev side and the prosecution side, so they feel like, one, it's a real office, two, they are empowered to do their job, whatever that ends up being, if it's autonomy, if it's hand-holding, not hand-holding, but guidance. I don't know. I want to see people here in December is like a big thing for me out of character. Because we all know what happens when it comes to attorney role players and things like that, is they can burn out. And so, like, I don't care if I have to drop charges for an entire month. As long as the players are still here, whether it's on one character or another, and, you know, in a couple of months' time, I frankly do not care. So, we'll see. I think Guinevere's gonna decline the promotion. Because I think she's really happy where she is. And I think she may think there's more responsibility being an ADA. And I want people to feel as though they have one more responsibility. But more, like, control over what they're doing with that.
Yeah, I heard. About damn time.
Pokes you?
What's wrong with Polito Downs? You keep saying
Polito.
What's
Stole
wrong
our,
with it? Go
our
on, spit
pants
it
and
out.
ties from Grapeseed.
She deserves it.
You know, Polito,
Oh, yeah,
we really
that's
need to get an
something,
oil
but-
rig up there.
Downs, you got chafing in those jeans running around all day.
Oh yeah, speaking of which,
That's
don't
why I only
tell
wear
the
my
sheriff
denim day.
about the planned oil rig off of Polito. There is no oil rig
Excuse
off
me?
of Polito.
Rig, are you starting a private military company?
Trying to.
There is
What?
no
Hi, Casey.
oil rig off of Polito.
Hi.
There
Hey,
is,
Casey.
however, an injured
Somebody say my
person
name?
there.
I haven't Trying found to get to my this. desk. I think he's on Excuse me. holiday.
Is there an actual like meeting area, or is it just fucking?
I think it's up there. Oh,
Here.
Ty.
Just find a place and just stand in it. I don't know.
Are you running the meeting?
I'm gonna start it,
hairline
but
roasted
unfortunately,
itself.
I gotta
Actually, his
run.
barber roasted
There's
his
a
hairline.
sick dog in my
What's that?
office that I gotta go.
Yeah, you know, I
take to-
understand.
Speaking
Whoever
of
ends up running, can you
terrible
let them
hairlines,
know I have
speaking of
a
terrible
decent amount of
hairlines, hey, what's up,
announcements for
Dawkins?
the district
Oh yeah,
attorney's
that's
office.
why we're having this. Because I would tell
did you
people
just
to
say to
right
me,
off
Tori?
the back
Oh,
of the
okay,
show.
got with you guys.
Speaking of-
Okay, yeah,
no,
yeah.
hold on, let me raise my
I
voice,
appreciate that.
obviously.
You're good.
Already
I'm
heard it.
gonna start it
Speaking
and
of
immediately hand it
terrible
off.
hairlines,
I'll
how's
just
it
stand up here
going,
with Kate then.
Atkins?
Hey, Kate.
Whoa.
Hey, what's wrong with Juniper?
I appreciate you guys opening this because there's so much.
So don't beat yourself up too much, right?
Look at this hairline.
Kate, I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna start this, and then I'm gonna run and like
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah,
Atkins.
do what you
You
gotta
know
do.
what?
sick
You
puppy
don't
and
look
not
Yeah.
like
office.
all
I
out
Do
and
what-
all
do
this
what
at
you gotta
all.
do,
You
man.
look very disciplined and
Let me
regulated.
know if you get back. I've seen some shit. Okay.
I feel like I've seen
Aw.
someone that looks exactly like
Bye,
you under a
Lachlan, I
bridge in a
appreciate
cardboard
you.
box.
What the fuck?
Stay safe. You're wonderful.
You know what? I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed in you.
Wow.
You
Dad?
know I look good.
Yeah, you better watch out,
Midnight
Atkins. That's gonna
Monday, what the
strike
hell? Dad?
a whole nother conversation.
Excuse me.
Just call me.
Do you, Kate? Do you want to run this since you're an officer? Or do you want me to step in and do
Probably old enough to.
You're not
doesn't
my
have,
fucking
like-
dad. You can't fit into the goddamn hairline.
Hey,
that
who
my dad
actually
had,
called this
right?
meeting?
Who knows? I might.
It's Ty's
Hi, did
meeting.
you call
Oh my
this?
god! Look at that freaking.
I told people
unit.
to call it. I'll start it right now because I don't.
Yeah, go ahead and start it.
We'll get a jacket on it.
All right, everybody.
This was for my safety.
All right. Hello, everybody. Gather around.
Gather. I've gathered.
Yeah, well, you don't got to be in front of me. Although you are beautiful, Casey. I don't mind looking at you like that.
I'm gonna
Casey's
stand
just
here.
Take a seat.
What's up? How are you, mustache?
All right, hello everybody. Hope your shift, your day is going well, or it's starting off well. The only announcement I personally have is that Davis, we have a gym upstairs that anyone is welcome to use. Feel free to use it. Yeah, exactly. Get that good pump in. One thing Arnold once said was pumping and humping are the only two things worthwhile in life, so we may as well get at least one of those in.
And then he did steroids.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on some kind of subscription plan for the steroids, but soon, TM, right, guys? Outside of that, I know the DA's office, I believe, or I don't know if Kate was taking over it, has a lot of announcements. Before that, does anyone else, any command members or supervisors, have any kind of announcement?
Yep, I do.
All right, go ahead and take it, Pop.
Tori, also, you want to go over your announcement from the weekend?
Yeah, I could read it.
Please.
Go ahead. I'll save mine.
No,
for
I
a
meant
second, so-
no, I meant like after you're sorry.
No, go ahead. I will save mine out for a second. I actually do want to, so I'm fine with this.
All right, perfect. Hello, class. I am Tori Slaughter, your substitute teacher for the day.
Yeah.
Hi, Tori.
Tori.
Hey, how's it going?
Do what? Do you think she'll let us use our phones in class?
I do work. I do.
Can I use my iPad?
Oh, is it
No,
movie
no
day?
fucking phones in
Can
this
we watch a
goddamn
movie?
class.
Cars too.
Yeah, I actually sit next to him all year round. Like, I think I'm allowed to. Like,
I've got my
Can we watch a
Minecraft
movie
Pocket
today?
Edition sub up if you
Cars
want
too.
Fuck your Cars too. Fuck your Minecraft, goddammit. We're a goddamn police department, okay? We can't be playing video games like those losers, all right? We got other stuff to take care of. You ever lift any weights, Casey? Apparently, according to Arnold, it's better than coming. So I'm not sure if you could do that yet, but I would recommend it.
He did say that.
Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, that guy.
He actually
Anyways.
said that?
Yeah,
So.
He did say that, lifting iron.
Dude, no way.
Is it true, Ty?
Like pump an iron, right?
I'll
no
let
comment.
you know in a minute.
No comment. Okay, that's disgusting. Okay, so I got an announcement before we hand it over to Lieutenant Pond for her announcement. Okay, so it kind of came up to the supervisor's attention and command, I guess, too. We've been having some officers just give out some information pertaining to our MDW, specifically information that is privileged to the police department or subsequent jurisdictions, right? So I just want to put out a reminder. This is kind of like a do your job / one guy announcement. Please, for the love of God, don't give out any warrant information to our suspects, because that's literally just going to make them want to evade more until their warrant duration is done. So keep in mind, we have confidential and privileged information on our MDW guys. It's not necessarily for the public purview. If you guys have any questions, make sure you route it through your chain of command. But for the most part, do not give out any information that requires the LSPD permissions to be able to use. Okay, guys? So that way we could stop leaking out warrants and shit. So it makes my fucking job easier. Does anyone have any questions on that, or is that pretty cut and dry, everybody?
Cut and dry.
yes, ma'am. That's understood.
All right, sick. That's pretty much it. Thank you for your humble hospitality.
Also, whoever was breathing like that, I think you need to go see a doctor.
That was Casey.
Casey, you need to go see a doctor.
I have asthma, and I was also very shocked.
Also, the Arnold quote's real. I fact checked it.
100% is
Thanks,
real. I'm not
Clarence.
sure if it's true though.
Thank you.
I guess it depends on
No,
how much
he said
testosterone
it.
you take.
I'll need to know.
Oh, you were asking if he actually said it? Yeah, I knew he said it. I thought you were asking if it's true or not.
Oh,
in, like
no,
science.
what the fuck?
I don't know if you could
These are tested
scientifically
it
quantify
out.
that.
I got
Hey, I believe
a
in the
preference.
scientific
Guys,
theory,
guys,
so I
each
could put a
other.
hypothesis together if y'all want.
Don't
like how good does a lot of
Yeah.
Ah, we've got a lot of Arnolds here.
Come on, we need to get down to the meeting. Hurry up,
Sorry,
son.
Casey, stop it.
All right, well, I'm gonna do my announcement then. All right. I have two announcements to go
I just
through
hydrated, I'll
today.
hydrate it in.
Both very exciting ones. If I could have Adrian Booker please join me up here. I have an announcement for you guys. As you guys all recently know, I was promoted to lieutenant with the central of the LSPD, and I want to put my full focus into patrol and the central LSPD department. So with that, I will be stepping down as the lead of speed. I will be handing off my position as the head of speed to Adrian
Wait,
Booker.
what?
He will be the new head of speed. He has been my second and my right hand throughout this entire thing. and I've trained him to take this position for months. He is now officially going to be the lead. I'm going to step down to a more advisory position. I will still, however, be in speed. The day-to-day runnings, however, will not be up to me, and they will be up to Booker and his soon-to-be figured-out secondary. Booker, if you have any speed announcements you would like to go through, then you can. If not, then congratulations.
Let's go, Booker!
Congrats,
Booker!
Fucking
Thank
legend.
you, guys.
Oh my
Fucking go,
The
Booker.
only thing I really want to say, if you haven't applied for speed and you've been
Yes,
interested, go
Booker,
and apply
you've
for
done
speed.
well.
Thank you, guys.
All right. And my second announcement, can I have Rodney Atkins come stand up here, please, at the front?
Wow, Atkins! Everyone give it up for
Atkins!
Atkins!
Center, you little shit.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
White governor.
It's obviously part of me coming back as the LSPD lieutenant. I've been reviewing everyone's stuff from this past month, and a big feedback
just
that
wanna
we
yell at
have
cops, this is
gotten,
a joke,
and some
please.
personal recognition, obviously from myself and the other lieutenants
guy
and the
has to
other
take it
sergeants of the LSPD, is that your work has been exemplary. You've been amazing at helping out cadets and amazing out on patrol and keeping a positive attitude the entire time. And so it's my pleasure that I'm happy to announce that we're going to be promoting you to a senior lead officer within the LSPD.
Oh shit.
He dropped the post though. He stopped sticking his ass out as soon as he got promoted.
No, that listen, I've been doing a lot of squash. I have
Changed,
to show
Rodney.
it
You
off.
changed.
Listen, I'm not a speech guy. I just I appreciate all y'all, and hopefully we'll just keep getting better and better every single day. So thank you very much. I appreciate you guys, every single one of y'all.
Let's go, Atkins!
Get the pump. I'm gonna try the
Shave that
pumping.
shit off your
I'll
fucking
catch
head.
up with you after the meeting. We'll go over some other stuff. But yeah.
Everyone fucking clap.
Okay.
Clapped already.
Oh, we already kind of clapped, Sloan.
Good job.
All three of us. Woo.
I'm clapping in spirit.
All right. That's all my announcements for now, but thank you very much, guys.
I have an announcement.
Yeah, I do too.
You want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
Oh, you go first.
Hey guys, I'm not using this microphone because you can hear it all the way in the lot. HR announcement. Woo, HR.
Whoa.
Letting you know, HR is bringing a lot more people. We will be patrolling the PDs. We are installing multiple HR cameras all over PDs, so we will be watching you at all times. If anyone breaks
Damn,
HR
Patriot Act.
violations, HR, you will get more HR Curtis, and thank I
so
points.
much.
Most of you guys refer them as horny points. But in all seriousness, if you
That's a
guys
good
have any
shot, actually.
concerns or complaints or anything, HR is also there to help you. If a command member or your respective chain of command is not available, there's also HR to help. A couple other things. People don't know where a lot of the stuff is in this PD. The evidence room is right behind us. We have a fully functional armory downstairs, but there's also a trash can that you can dispose of your broken I'm equipment in, disappointed. that the janitor will come and dispose and send it to the incinerator. So just so you guys are aware of that. A couple other things as well.
Don't be horny
There's a
on
lot
duty.
of more violence ramping
Who the
up on the
fuck is
south side
that?
again. We haven't received that
Oh.
much backlash since
makes
the
sense.
Gabby golf cart incident with Golf Gang, but there's definitely been a lot of active gangs down here and a lot of robberies and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested, just please make sure we get units down here, and yeah, it's a lot of activity going down here. So start suppressing some crime down here. One last announcement: I would like to set away the rumors. These rumors are false. I am not overtaking Gemma in HR. The only way to overtake someone in HR is if they die or they get murdered. And that hasn't happened to Gemma, so I'm not overtaking HR or anything.
Trying to murder Gemma.
Are you plotting?
No, I'm just letting you know those rumors are not true, so please do
Don't
not
kill Gemma. That'd be
spread those rumors.
So if she goes
Uh,
missing, it's you, then, is what you're saying.
It's probably
Look at those
Miss
heads of
Maple.
government.
It's
Those are
probably
the
Miss
other
Maple.
two
Probably
women
Miss
in there,
Maple.
heads of government.
Yeah, yeah.
Also,
Can you repeat that just one more time?
I,
For no
Sloan
specific reason.
Sauter, will not murder Gemma for the lead of HR. We love Grapeseed so much.
one last announcement. I forgot what the last announcement is. Let me look through my notes. One sec.
You got this, Lynn. If they die or get murdered.
Oh, well, thank you, Joe Ferraro, for donating $1 million to the LSPD. That
Wow,
was
thank
really
you,
nice
Joe.
of him. That was amazing of Joe Ferraro to do that. Apparently, we owed him $1 million, but technically, he now
That
has
didn't
cleared his
sound
debt.
forced. It was so.
He's debt free. So yeah. Also, if you guys,
She's
in a-
lying.
if you
Go
guys
ahead.
encounter any aircraft or anything, and you
I
don't
love
know
how
who
Joe's
to
in a
call
fucking
to
bomb
take it to the
outfit.
LSA or to a
I
junkyard,
can't
for it
with
to
him,
get,
dude.
you know, dismantled. You guys can call me. I have a license.
He's
so I can
so
take
funny.
for you guys as well. Probably won't see much, but just in case if you guys need it. But that's all for me. Let's give
You
it up
really
for.
like to flex that. Stop it. You've been mean.
No, I'm totally not flexing that.
I'm calling a tow truck if you're around.
Wow, Casey.
Look what you did,
Nice.
Casey.
Thank God.
Avada
Boo,
Kedavra.
Casey.
She flexed into the nether realm.
She flexed so
Listen,
hard.
I
she
didn't say it
disappeared.
while she was here, but
Yeah, holy
some
shit.
of us saw her parking at the Grapeseed Airport the other day, right?
When she,
Yeah, I don't know how
instead of
she got
farmer's
away.
market,
Bouncing around in Patricia.
she flew into the
Anyways.
farmer's market.
She did
Real
crash into the
quick,
farmer's market.
just check the announcements for today. We're going to be having one of those conference calls this weekend, so the details will be in our announcements thing. So please make plans to be there.
I'll be just slightly late to that, but I will make it.
Where's Patrick? Pat.
Oh,
You know, Pat.
I think he might have.
Patty cakes.
Maybe he absconded with Sloan.
Oh my God, Sloan
They
took
went to
him?
Canada.
There were a
All
few
right, well,
people
Skylar, do you want to?
that had headaches before.
It was only a matter of time before someone tried to take out HR anyway. So
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Skylar, what?
I was asking if you wanted to do yours, but I didn't know that many people had
Oh,
fallen
you're good.
asleep
Yeah,
suddenly.
you're good. I'm good to. Does anyone else have any announcements before I have all of my 12 announcements?
There's a couple. You could go.
You want me to go?
Yeah, go. The district attorney, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, everyone. For those who don't know me, Skyler Sparks. I'm sure you are well aware of the situation now. As of around 7 p.m. CDT, after a discussion with Jared Callow, the Attorney General's office has been essentially dissolved, and my office has been absorbing quite rapidly everything regarding that. So that being said, if you check Article 2 within the Constitution, the District Attorney's Office is the foremost prosecutorial power, and the District Attorney is appointed by Jared Callow. Hello, I'm your District Attorney.
Yay!
That being said, please, like I said last week, please bear with me as I go through. I have an entire branch of government that I need to adjust and move, and I've worked about 60 hours since the 20th. Adjusting SOPs and cleaning things up from my predecessors and absorbing things from the Attorney General's office. It has not been easy, so thank you for your patience in that regard. That being said, I'm going to touch on a couple of things that came up specifically today. I advised PD Command already. There was a bench trial earlier, and not bench trial, I'm sorry, there was a PC hearing earlier. And it went extremely poorly. It was in our favor. We ended up winning it, but they ended up changing part of legislation. It's Section 7 in the San Andreas State Code. If you have a report and has multiple suspects, and one of them at any point in time is arrested and processed, if there's any request for that report, whether there's an active warrant or not for any reason, we are not allowed to refuse sharing it. I'm going to say that very slowly once again, just to understand the predicament that we're in.
That's a big yikes.
Are you saying anybody can request it?
The only people involved. So, say for example, there's a big scene and we have someone who did some intentional obstruction of justice, but there's like 3 people who did a murder. And in that, we have a warrant out for the murder. That person for intentional obstruction pled not guilty and wants to appeal that charge. That means they can request it. We have no ability to deny that FOIA, and the warrant and information for that request must be released. I have solutions. I have to talk to PD Command about it. It's probably going to be tiresome. I don't want to say anything because I'm not a cop. I'm not your commanding officers. I would just caution you and implore you until something is released from you guys' chain of command to be careful on who you add to a report and what kind of warrants you place out. And remember the statute of limitations. 30 days, 60 days, and unlimited. Every statute for felony D and lower, it's 30 days. For felony Bs, it's 60 days. For felony Cs and As, it's unlimited. The highest felony extends the statute of limitations. So if you have embezzlement and a bunch of tiny misdemeanors, that increases your statute of limitations to infinite. You can charge someone with embezzlement next January if you wanted to. So just be cautioned until we have some sort of solution that makes your lives easier, please. Because you all can see the complication with this matter.
That's scary.
It's unfortunate, but I have to talk to the judges. Fortunately, I'm part of the executive branch now, so this may not be a good decision for them. That being said, talking about PC hearings, no one has a constitutional or legal right to them. I implore you to consider them when it comes to that. There's no rules or definitions or outlines for that, but you should not be penalized, at least from my office, for not offering one. So I encourage you to deny a PC hearing until the Department of Justice has something written down, because that's the game that they want to play with my office. They want to punish me and punish you for giving that opportunity to make your lives easier. So that's your choice. Obviously, follow your chain of command, but the direction from my office is only offer it if you want to. Bench trial is required by law and by right. Appeals and docket trials are by law, by right, but currently probable cause hearings are not. You all are excellent at what you do. You are experts in your field for a reason. Go with that intuition, and if you need anything with my office, I'm more than happy to help. If you have any problem with any people in my office, Kate's the direct liaison, whether it's good or bad or in between, please let her know and she'll let me know. Our job is going to be over-communicating, working directly with you guys, and coordinating the best we can to ensure that we can actually get some criminal scum off the streets. Is there anything I can do for you if you have any questions for me right now?
I have a question.
Yes.
When it in regards to the FOIA-ing of reports, would it be? Could we like put the person that's going to have the warrant that didn't get arrested on their own separate report? The same information?
My solution is make a master report with information, and then everyone who has a warrant a separate, complete copy of that report. So, like, when you have X person, you literally copy the statements and move it over. But once that it becomes tedious, right? So you have one master report that's internal only for investigations, and then you have 3 reports for other people involved. Let's look at the Von Westbrook thing, for example, that happened 2 weekends ago. That required 3 people and is a huge manhunt. And one of them requested the FOIA, and then we had to deny it because of an active warrant. We can't do that now. It literally says 0 exceptions. So I encourage you to try to keep as much internal, and when whoever is on that report, when you arrest them, they can request it as soon as they are. So it's just, again, I have to work with your command to see where we want to sit with this, but that was going to be my solution. But obviously, I'm not a cop, I'm not your command, so.
You guys, we'll try to get together over the next couple hours and figure out what kind of guidance we can give as a command staff on this front. But for now, if you have something like this, just do the individual report per warrant, just to make it easy.
Let's go DA's office.
Do you guys have any other questions? Thank you, Sloan. Do you guys have any questions or directives or anything for me?
Congratulations on DA.
Thank you. I appreciate you all.
Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you for your cervix, as Tori says.
Thank you for all the cervixes. All your cervixes.
I should call her. Anyway, thank you guys.
Oh,
appreciate you much.
Oh, shit.
Thank you.
Oh, is it time for the grape seed announcement?
It's time for the
okay.
yes. It's time for the terrible news. Let me put a
terrible
picture up
news.
there.
Pants.
Guys.
Do you guys think I did an okay job?
Captain Harold today.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And it pains me to say this,
He skips leg day.
The Polito department is real. It's as we feared. There will be a sheriff's office in Polito, and they've stolen our grapeseed pants and ties for their uniforms.
What the hell?
And Sandy's shirts.
Yeah, Grapeseed has no pants, no ties. Sandy still has plenty of
His jeans
spare
on, though,
shirts.
right?
I'm sure
Like-
they'll be
Like
fine.
you see that he has pants on.
Till we get this sorted out, it's permanent
I
denim
appreciate- I
day for all
appreciate you
Grapeseed deputies. And no
Jesus
ties.
Christ.
Sounds awful.
Let's go Grapeseed.
I'm so sorry, Patrick.
Those thighs are brighter than my fucking
Yeah,
future.
let's go Grapeseed.
Let's go Grapeseed.
Not Polito.
Polito.
What
no,
the hell?
Well, Davis stands with
Why is that dog up on
Polito.
the counter?
And the Rangers.
Let's go
Use
against
that
this.
dog off our fucking pedestal.
Hugh was a mascot. Hugh was a mascot.
Why don't we get this dog on a leash?
He was gonna spread some bullshit. I promise you.
That dog's got a siren hell.
I wish we could make him into a canine.
Nope, not happening.
Train him in the dog pits in the south side.
Yeah, this Section 7 thing is really fucking
Hey,
bad.
County
everyone.
announcement. One more county announcement.
County, let's go county. Go county.
Let's go county.
Dog better get out of here before I make it into a fucking Ugaboo, okay? I swear to God, I will.
Okay, can I have 1 out of 3 Max come up here?
Yeah.
A third of the Mac. Yeah, 1 out of. Jesus, a third. Foster, get your
Get
ass
this
up
dog
here.
out of
I'll
here.
be a Mac.
Get this
Yep,
dog.
you are 1 out of 3.
I am 1 out of Mac.
Yep.
Hashtag
Or-
not
Have
Joe.
three
Max?
Yeah, we have
Hashtag
3
not
Max.
Joe.
Hashtag not Joe.
Nah,
He's
I am
Ron.
not Joe.
He looks like Ron. Thank you. Take your head off.
Hi,
Hashtag
Joe.
not
Doesn't
Joe.
look like Ron. Yeah.
They look like Ron and Joe had a baby.
Person of Joe.
Trust me, I
Finding
can tell that you
God, is that Ron and Joe's baby?
concerning.
Congratulations
Anyways,
on the
so
baby.
he is one of our newer Too Fast 2 cadets. And has done a really bad job at kind of everything.
Damn. He got stabbed in the stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did get stabbed in the stomach.
Fucking, what was his name? Maddox.
But he has been around a bit. He has shown that he is very confident. And afterwards, we're inviting all county to join us on this. But go ahead and congratulate him on making it to full deputy. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit.
need
Whoa.
2 Ida call
Appreciate
sign
you.
from you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
So text me a 2 Ida call sign. And then we're gonna make you run the mountain.
this
after
dog.
this.
I'm about to
Oh,
shoot.
fuck.
Run
Can I
down.
change
Oh,
my
thank
shoes?
you. Thank
No.
you.
Shit. I gotta wear this?
Yep.
Shit.
Oh, also you only get a flashlight and a taser.
Oh, I heard about this. Fuck.
Mhm.
You'll pass.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Corey, help.
Yeah, sure you will. No one's ever went down from the mountain run.
What the fuck you want, Big Mac?
Anyways,
Don't
congrats.
do what I do.
Save me from the mountain.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Run the gauntlet. It's a blood in, blood out type fucking world now,
They're very
Foster.
nice.
Oh, I do also have food on the way. I'm taking care of it. They should be here soon. I don't know.
Oh my god, what is that?
Who are those 2 guys back there?
Is that one of them bare
Swallow.
naked
Oh,
cat
where are you
things?
guys?
It's a poodle.
That's the DA. Other one.
Oh.
2 guys in the back. Yeah, that's DA's.
Who's this?
Oh, those are my guys. You
Okay, okay.
introduce yourselves, please.
guys.
Thank you.
Hi,
think I
Skyler's
forgot
goons.
Oh, they're not my goons. They're my
Forgot to
Gotta
put
go.
they're my minions.
Sorry, excuse me.
Hello,
Sorry.
minions.
My god, what? That thing is creepy.
The guy in the hoodie is Jake DiBiase, and the guy in the red jacket is Roland Sharp. They're both a couple of my ADAs.
Yossi, the $1 million man.
Thank you, Casey. Thank you.
Damn it, dog.
Okay, any announcement from medical, veterinarians, highway, rangers, anybody?
Yes, I have an
Looking
announcement.
sharp.
Let's go. Let's go highway,
You see what I did
everyone.
there?
Yeah, highway.
Listen to the new hit track
Jesus
Sloan.
Christ.
Yeah, so such a good song.
Peoples and persons, my name is Casey Michaels of the Highway Patrol, and I am displeased to announce that the Highway Patrol has nothing to announce. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Casey.
I have
Love
something
you.
that might be
Thanks for the
important,
reminder.
but
Should talk about the street race we had today. That was fucking sick.
Let's go
Oh,
Highway
but-
Patrol. Come on.
Casey,
get
you're
up
getting
there.
sued again for another rights violation.
Who?
Casey,
Again, I've never violated anyone's rights. What?
Oh my god.
You owed 4,000.
Jeez,
Never mind.
Casey.
Never mind. Yeah, that's right, Wink. You've never violated anyone's rights.
That wasn't
Wink.
a violation of
here.
rights. That
Come
was
up
a
here, Mom.
violation of a car going into.
Oh, wait, that's right. You
Keep it
do
up,
owe-
Casey.
Yeah, you
Keep
do.
fucking shit up, dog. You're doing great.
You owe Skyler money.
It's
I
true.
tried to pay her and she said, no, I don't want
You don't have
to."
receipts. You owe me anyway.
I do have. Oh, I don't have receipts. Oh. I'm
Okay,
airing out- I'm
real
airing out
quick,
the
I'll
DMs.
make it brief. You guys ever seen the movie Speed with Keanu Reeves? Somebody did that today.
Love that movie.
So I'm worried that we have the potential for a
That
serial
seems too
bomber. I hope
unsend.
not. But he left this note in the bus. A key thing to note is he mentions Outer
Too
Heaven.
late, dumbass.
For those of you that are fans of Metal Gear, this is the only Outer Heaven I know of. So maybe he's hiding out in an oil rig. If anybody knows anything about oil rigs, then give me a call, I guess. Yeah,
Didn't we
Big
have
Boss.
a guy do the speed thing like a couple months ago? With the bus?
I don't.
It's gonna
I
be a
don't
monthly
know.
occurrence.
Is that
I'm
what
fairly
it is?
certain
Is
that
this
happened
gonna be a-
already.
is this gonna be a monthly?
Oh, God.
Well, this dude might have been
Disgusting.
schizophrenic. I mean, if you're reading this
Skyler,
note, he's like talking to himself in the note, like in the middle of this
spelled
section. There's like,
drive
No, that's
Somebody better
Yeah,
put a
it's got
fucking
the
leash on this
loudest
goddamn
volume.
dog before I make him into a
Motion
fucking Ugg boot, man.
That's a big
Should I go
pile of
announce that
shit
I'm
on
applying
the
for
floor.
speed?
oh my god.
Side note,
that is a
here's
big-
the receipts.
In any case,
Get that fucking dog out of here, please.
oh,
Thank you, Tori.
Who took a shit in the evidence room?
Fucking dog.
there's
No
Casey's
one-
receipts.
No one hurt the dog. Animal abuse is
look at-
illegal.
Yeah,
Look
do
at
not
all
hurt
the
the dog,
shit.
guys. I mean,
Really,
animal
though?
cruelty is still, yes, it's still illegal.
How
It's
is
illegal.
it?
To
You'll
wrap
go to
up
jail,
real
yes.
fast.
Wink, wink, wink.
Unless
Is this
it's
thing
fish.
on?
Yeah, no, it
Is
is
this thing
very
on?
illegal.
Okay,
Okay, cool.
You sure?
Wrap up real fast. If you see anybody mention Outer Heaven or maybe Big Boss or some shit or Bob's and Buses, just give me a call. Thank you.
Wait, we got some.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Also, me and Daniels are EODs. Call him first though. He has a Bob suit. I don't.
Jack in the back.
EOD's nuts.
Jack in the box.
Colonel.
What the
Never
hell?
changed, Tori. Never.
Oh, Tori, that
never
one was
changed.
solid. I like
You
it.
can have some. Let's go county.
Thank you.
And Steve.
For everyone that's been harassed and just berated by Lot Q today, I just fucking decimated them in court. You're welcome.
Huge.
Let's go. Fuck tow drivers.
Hey,
Hell
Daniel,
yeah.
show him your
Except
Bob suit
Gemini,
that we
they're
can't
kind of
afford.
cool. Oh, and
Okay.
Bruto is
and
cool.
Bruto.
Yeah, Bruto is
Bruto's
great.
an OG. Bruto,
Yeah,
is
Bruto
like-
is Bruto's the best.
Yeah, Bruto's good. I don't mean. I know we're talking about dogs. Hey guys, let's not hit dogs or shoot them if we don't need to.
Unless it's fish.
Who did the Michael Vick? Who did it?
I would have died.
No,
If
don't
any
hurt
animal-
animals.
Don't hurt animals at all. It is a felony, and you could go to prison and lose your job. If you guys have any issues
Be
with
a shame.
animals, there's the rangers, and there's also Anapita who runs the veterinarian program as well. So utilize them.
Animal control.
Woo!
Yes, animal
Control,
control
yeah.
also exists.
Yeah, Anna
Oh,
owns
it
animal
falls under
control.
vets? Cool.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah.
Boo.
Any announcements from command, county, anybody else before we wrap up the meeting?
Nope,
Medical?
Just food is outside in front now.
Let's everyone thank Nash for the food.
Go
Everyone-
Nash.
Thank
I
you.
hope not a drive
Thank you.
These
Uh,
are drive-bys.
Quimbley, do you have any announcements for the hospital?
Yeah, let's not do a drive-by this time.
Good. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I think we're good to wrap up the meeting, and we'll call the meeting done. Thank you so much for all of you guys coming. I appreciate you guys.
Hey.
Let's go, Blaze.
Congratulations.
Let's go, police.
Let's go, police.
work.
Yeah, good work, guys. Congratulations on the promotions. Really well deserved, by the way.
Yeah,
Really
congrats,
well deserved.
guys.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey, Meyer.
You're always waiting for the PA.
Hi, Casey.
You missed a hell
Hey, Booker.
What?
Oh God! Oh, my heels! Oh, oh
I've
no!
been
Just
assaulted.
no!
I've been assaulted. I've been
These are new heels.
assaulted.
These are
I've
new-
been
these-
assaulted.
oh.
I've been assault.
These are new
assault,
heels. Sorry, these are new heels.
Assault.
Hey,
Thank
Quimbley.
you.
What up?
Hey, girly.
Do you think we can get the budget for a hot tub?
What?
Huh?
I want a hot tub in this bitch.
Not
Put a
improving
camera in front
that.
of it.
Wait, do I get? Wait, do I get a? Can I get a pass to the same hot
I
tub?
will start doing a hot tub. live broadcast if I can get enough money for a helicopter for PD.
EMS already lost their helicopter in 23 hours.
No fucking
How?
way! No way! Why do we waste money on them if they're gonna?
No, Heather Sanikov and I ended up finding it in Sandy, but they lost it and it took us over 24 hours.
Why are we? Oh, nuts.
So
I'm
they
gonna call
had.
the chancellor and ask him for a $3.5 million gift.
You go do hot tub streams for him? Is that
Hey,
what you're gonna do?
Giff?
No, I'm gonna do a hot. I was gonna do
No,
a
Casey,
hot
it's
tub
pronounced GIF.
broadcast to raise enough money for the
Meng
a
Meng.
PD helicopter. You know, or
It's like $300 an hour, or like $3,000
oh my god,
an hour.
I have a better idea. A swim across the state.
How?
What?
Swimming across this, like around the island.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say across. I don't know if you can actually make it across, but
Around the island.
round. You to swim that whole way. That would take like over an hour.
That's fine. I'll put my
Or
body through
more.
it.
It's an ocean.
Miss PETA, Lieutenant Nash
Shock.
wants you outside.
She
Someone's
is
outside
thinking-
dying or
she's
something is
thinking-
dying.
She's not.
she's
Yeah,
thinking.
she's
in her
thinking.
head, yeah.
Is it Hugh?
Probably.
Is it
Oh.
fucking Hugh?
God damn it.
Just
God damn it, Hugh.
shoot the dog.
I feel really bad for the dog because Maddox completely abandoned him.
Wait, really? Maddox doesn't
Yeah,
claim
when he
it for some
found out
reason.
how much the adoption fees were, he just said, "I don't want him anymore." It's so sad.
What the hell?
That is so sad.
What the hell? This man's like, I love this dog, but not enough.
It made
Not
me
enough.
sad.
I'm gonna talk to Edward.
I paid
I'm
all
a-
kinds of money for fish.
Same for Binks, and I still have to keep up with it. I love my animal. Is he on duty? He's not. Probably for the best, to be honest.
I don't know what happened to.
Oh God. Dear Lord.
Someone call Maddox that his dog's
It's
unconscious.
over in the corner.
Oh no.
Hey, buddy.
Unconscious.
Poor baby.
I think.
Can we meet with you real quick?
Yeah. I'm waiting for Kate, so I have a little bit of time. What's up?
I gotta call Maddox. Is he around?
Hey.
One of the cases went up.
I'm
This,
over here, Sloan.
Maddox,
Kate,
your dog.
she got me
Not my
first.
legal dog. Not my legal
You can't
dog.
just step in.
dying.
Bear with me a second.
I get him checked up.
What do you?
all the
Is this
time.
a long thing or a short thing?
Poor dog.
Short, very short.
Okay, what's up?
Ain't
Can
been
it be an
cleaning
arm-
shit up.
Veronica, you go first.
It's the same thing.
Because
We
of-
can
Well,
investigate
it's
Oh,
it.
it's the same
It's
case.
the same.
Oh,
Yeah, same case.
the Rike Torres thing.
Yeah.
Listen, I am.
My thing is her thing.
All right, what about this thing?
Enrique Torres.
Hey, can you be
Rodney
an
Atkins
honorary
needs to be on
canine?
this. Otherwise, there's a massive hole in this.
All right, sounds good.
I would, if we can add Atkins, then that would be great. If we can only have 3, then we swap Amelia for Atkins.
He's a rat. Can we make it a canine?
All right.
Come on, Hugh.
Motion to
Atkins is the
One day
one
I'm
that
gonna find a
witnessed
dingo
and
and be like,
confirmed
"Can
the
I make it a
identity of the
canine?"
subject and the
No,
reason why we
for-
arrested him. So like not having him there is
Cannons
like
actually go through
wild
rigorous
animal.
training.
I'll be just speaking on
Or a
people's
pet
behalf
lion.
and they're gonna shit on me for that.
Hey, what's the legality of owning a pet lion for the PD?
It sounds legal to me.
That sounds dangerous, but I can't stop you.
Hey, Tori.
I can't see.
For one of your birthday, for one of your
I
wedding
can't
gifts,
see.
how about you ask?
I hit a.
I didn't even get him. Damn. Like a lion. Like I want to be like Mike Tyson with a tiger or a lion on my fucking.
I also
Very
don't know why
cool.
this guy's gonna waste our time and take this to a appeal.
Probably. It sounds like Kelly's basically stepping down as an attorney for some reason, and at least she didn't state as such, but she's implying as such. And so I just made the motion. It's fine. Easy peasy.
How much are the fees?
Okay.
2,500.
Appreciate you guys.
There we
The
go.
hell? Oh my god, that is a lot.
That's what I needed. Thank you,
No worries.
Sparks. I appreciate the work that you do.
I appreciate the
Deserving
work
of
that
your
you guys
permission.
do. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I don't do anything.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
just
You
work here.
literally are a good comp. Fucking deal with it.
Yeah, I work here. That's all. All right. Have a great day. Enjoy your time with Veronica.
Would I go to
you.
jail if I smuggle an animal in
I
from
just think,
Africa?
you know,
Yes.
Sparks,
Well,
super
What's
important.
illegal?
Yes, hold on.
But if it comes to medical, then that makes sense.
Is that it?
you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Atkins, yes.
Really fast. So you just added me to
Yep.
the appeal. there's a chance that I am going to be yanked for jury
Can I have a
duty
dingo?
during that time frame.
Okay,
like,
gotcha.
Exact time frame.
Yeah. So what we
Can
can
I have
do
a
is
pet
we can
seagull?
depot you beforehand. We got plenty of time. So.
Okay. All right. Just
I'll
I want to
wait.
make you aware.
Yeah. No worries. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty sure smuggling means it's illegal.
Well,
Otherwise,
okay,
you
so-
just import it.
So Tori is having her wedding on Kyle Perico. So if I find an animal and it just follows me, technically I didn't smuggle it. I just allowed it
If
to
you
follow
bring it
me.
back into the country, I think it's smuggling.
I don't think that's an actual charge yet.
I would just
not
not push.
Yeah,
the
you might. It might
button.
come with like diseases and things.
Yeah, like
That's
what
fine.
if it's got like
What?
rabies or something?
That's fine. We have a veterinarian
What the hell?
program.
What if
Yeah,
it
but
has
you would
the
have to
plague?
like
When
put,
COVID starts.
if it's a wild rabid animal, you'd have to quarantine it. That's like a
Why
lot of
can't we-
resources.
Why can't we start like a big zoo up in Polito or like in Cassidy? Like a zoo or something where they
Why would
actually
you take an
are-
animal out of the wild and put it in a zoo? That's
Well,
sad.
Their state
No,
is a zoo.
I'm talking about like the ones that are like cannot be out in the wild and they have to be, you know,
A
rehomed.
sanctuary?
A sanctuary for animals, but like they have like a part of Cassidy.
Well, are you
or,
gonna
like-
go like
Well,
some
technically,
animal with
Cassidy's
legs
like
so
a
it can't
protected
survive in the
pod.
wild?
You're
You're like,
not- Well,
you're like, I gotta bring the
Tori-
fish back.
I told Tori for her party gift, I told her not to give them drugs, even though it's legal across the. I said
what
instead of drugs, give like animals or like
No,
you
you
know
should not do that.
as party favors. So like I'm the maid of honor, so like I have to like get something like out of it, right? That's like the point. So like maybe I could get like a jaguar or like a panther
A
or like
jaguar?
a lion.
Panther?
I want a lion.
lion.
For her
Panthers.
party.
Well, I would want to take it home with me, like put it in, you know.
What are
I'm
you,
gonna tell
Elvis
you right now, I
Presley?
took
Like,
care
what
of
is this?
Babalu's panthers for a very long time. You do not have those as pets.
But they're so cute and cuddly when they're babies.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
when
they're not.
babies, and then
I
they
had to get
grow up and eat your
reconstructive
face.
surgery on my face because one of them attacked me when I was feeding them once.
Oh my god.
What if I get a miniature one?
So I mean, like those like
Doesn't
leopard
make
eating
any
people's
sense.
faces.
They grow up
like,
to
I'm
be
like,
bonsai
real big
trees.
kitty.
so
Get a
good.
cat.
yeah, they're gonna eat
I
your
mean,
face though.
if I can have a feline part, if there's a feline, if there
You
was
can have
ever
a house cat.
opportunities.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want a cat. I want a cat
Sure,
in a
just get a cat.
vest. And if you don't,
No,
like,
it's not
like,
getting a vest.
send them after like violent criminals. If you don't stop
Okay,
this, this thing's gonna eat you alive, and you
That's
just.
just
Panthers
gonna
are not
look at you.
pets. They're very,
Feline
very
one.
wild animals.
Well, that's the point. You scare the criminals enough that they won't ever have to do anything ever again,
They
like
might eat
murderers and
you.
stuff. Nah, they
Oh,
wouldn't
let's-
eat me.
You wouldn't scare them. They'll just start shooting at it if they seen it again.
That's true. They'd probably kill it because
Yeah,
anytime
they
a
probably
mountain
would
lion
kill
comes
it.
close to people, they shoot them.
Well, can I have a
Yeah.
pet
That
bear
is
then?
A bear.
Oh, I thought you meant Hugh.
A
want
bear.
Bears
That's
are
easier to
so
manage
violent.
than the lion.
I thought you
Tori,
meant my
Put a
dog.
hat
Tori,
on
they're
Hugh
against
too,
us
but,
giving exotic animals as party
would
favors
get
to your
it.
wedding. What the hell is this?
Why the fuck not? Booker, put on a goddamn hat. You're unsightly.
True.
It's gonna kill somebody.
A bear or like a giraffe?
bears
The
are
haircut? Yeah,
so
the
A
haircut's
giraffe?
That's also a Faraday question because it's wildlife.
If we kill
Like-
a bear and smuggle it from overseas, does that still count?
We're not
God.
killing
What?
bears.
Okay,
What is wrong with you?
Bear!
I never talked about
you
killing them. I was
kill
talking
it?
about making a sanctuary for them.
Leave the
Jesus.
poor bears alone.
Gotta go
yeah,
poach
but-
an animal.
Sloan, are you
Just
gonna make like
saying.
there be a reason that they have to go to the sanctuary?
Yes.
Like get that one, like
Yeah,
fuck
well,
it
yeah.
up.
Yes.
Married on a
But
fucking
not
polar
until
bear,
it
man.
dies.
I'm gonna kidnap these
It's
animals.
endangered.
I'm gonna kidnap these animals from cartels that do bad things to them,
Want
and
this
I'm gonna
from
give them a
us?
home here.
And they
I think we should do
remodeled it
that.
and aged it about 40,
I'm
50
I
just
don't
gonna
know
years.
if
use
we
Booker
should
as an
have,
accomplice to smuggling.
Can I have a
bears?
pet wolf? Can I have a pet
And they
wolf
also
that's like
owe
half
us
wolf, half
millions,
dog?
so-
I don't know if
Woof, woof.
bears are.
Wolf dog.
Probably not.
Well, Luna's half like wolf. isn't
She's a dog.
she?
No, she's a husky.
I don't know.
It's a
if
husky.
It's just a husky.
Someone
She's not
told
a
me
wolf.
it's a wolf.
Well, Scanlon
That-
keeps saying that she's a wolf, but she is a dog.
She looks like a wolf.
She literally howls
She
at the
is a
moon. She
dog.
goes like, ah, woo, 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 woo.
Yeah,
Well,
huskies-
yeah,
We know
huskies
the
are very
outcome of
Yeah,
this
vocal.
huskies do
conversation. I'll
that.
be right back.
Oh.
Huskies are just loud.
Wolves have gold eyes. Luna has blue eyes.
I want a pomsky.
I
Also
don't
want a
know.
horse.
There's some
I'd
gold in
love a
that.
horse. I miss horses.
I'm working on getting horses, but the ones that Harold wants to bring in are inbred and ugly, and I'm not.
That's what he
Oh,
told
that's
me.
what he
and
said
they're
in the
like,
red bear.
sure.
Whoa, whoa.
They're
Ugly and
terrifying.
inbred? What's
They're
wrong with...
terrifying.
I would still have an
Wow.
inbred
Yeah,
horse.
but
I
we
would
don't know
take
that.
care
Yeah,
of
what the
one.
hell?
Anna, speaking
With
of
the amount
Luna,
of
she is
health
awake.
issues-
If we can do
It's
a
not about how it
checkup for her.
looks. It's about what's in the soul.
Yeah.
I'm
What?
not.
No,
I'm not
that's-
riding an ugly ass horse.
It's gonna
that's
have so
short
many
and
health
ugly.
issues because it's inbred.
Exactly.
Why? I would love a donkey. Eehor. That's what it sounds like you're talking about.
Why is Juniper nice?
Wait, what?
I know
No,
Grapeseed's trying to get saddles
Sloan.
for cows, so that's fine.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Help us.
Dr.
I'm
Q, I
showing Lula
love
the
you.
department, but I don't really know anything about
Also,
it.
hi,
Okay.
Lula.
How are you?
This damn dog.
I'm
so
you
sorry.
get
I'm
the
sorry.
fuck outta
I'm
here.
sorry.
Okay.
Get the damn
Hi.
dog, Sloan.
Ah.
Jesus.
You.
Watch the dog.
Don't what?
Somebody needs to adopt him.
Great.
Because
Now-
he's just running the streets wild.
Someone
with
get
no
medical
guidance.
for Sloan.
This is
You're my dog now.
So this is Anna.
Welcome
This is Anna's dog, huh?
welcome
No,
to
it's not my
Davis
dog.
PD. The
Just said it
armory's on the
was.
right. Check-ins on the right.
It's State's dog right now.
Mine.
Because Maddox abandoned
sit
She's
on
actually
my
looking
arm,
into
you.
someone getting her different
So
mounts.
you're not invited to the wedding. Do not invite this dog to the wedding. He's not invited to the wedding. No animals are allowed.
That's
Only
great. I
canines.
love that actually.
Who's wedding?
Yeah.
Wow, look how quick this went from I want to open a sanctuary to
Sweet.
no animals at the wedding.
If you invite that fucking dog to her wedding, I might put my foot so far up its ass becomes a fucking Ugg boot without even me having to fucking say
Oh
it.
my
Oh
god.
my god.
Don't make, don't make you an Ugg boot.
Yeah.
Guys, please, just letting you know for Tori and Jerry's wedding, no drugs or anything illegal that would happen on the main island is going to happen at the wedding. No drugs, right, Tori?
No drugs.
Why are you on the
'cause
ground?
drugs are bad for you. I dare you to
That
not.
sounds like something's gonna happen.
Don't say that,
Sounds
Tori.
like there's gonna be a lot of drugs, actually.
Yeah, lots of
No,
drugs.
there's no drugs. It's no what the fucking governor is in a
Do
cop's
the
wedding.
laws still apply on Kyle
No, no, it's
Yes.
out of no.
Do they?
No.
Mm,
It's
Is it
it's foreign waters.
offshore?
It's
No
foreign waters.
Foreign waters?
It's foreign waters. It's foreign waters.
Then
That's
if they
what-
get married, they're not legally married then.
Well, they're gonna come back and get married here, but they're gonna have the celebration.
Huh.
on
Checking
Kyle
where's Maddox? He would know like the water
Maddox
stuff. What do
runs laws about on any islands, so you might.
We're
as well-
gonna.
We're working on
we're
it.
We're gonna transport people either via boat or via plane. So yeah.
I think they should just do like Escape from Cayo Peric, the movie Escape from New York. And we
I'm
just
not going
all
I'm just
prisoners go
making a
there.
phone call,
and
but
call
yeah,
it a
and if you
day.
want to go do that, we can.
Well, I kind of want to put all the really heinous criminals and have them fight to the death, and then raise money for people to watch. But people are against that. But these people literally murdered people, and people or these people that are fucking terrorists.
Christ.
Yes, so because if murder's bad, then murder's bad. We can't encourage murder after they've done the murder. It's not how that
Exactly.
works. Oh
No,
my
it's not. And not
gosh.
encouraging murder because technically we just all kill. It's basically the death penalty, but sped up in entertainment. Jesus Christ. Come on, be careful. Hey, that's an HR and I point. No,
Yeah.
both of you are horny points. Get over here.
What?
What the hell is this?
I was showing Joe
Horny
my tramp
point.
stamp.
Is this
Nice.
What?
He asked for it though. It was an order. from
What's a
command
tramp
member.
stamp?
You are
I
a
said no.
chicken man.
I said no.
I'm calling Nash.
Nash is
Sit
right over
goddamn
there.
Chair
You
right
okay?
there.
Nash,
Yeah.
Terry's showing
Okay.
Joe her
Nailed
tramp
it.
stamp.
Nailed it.
You're gonna get her
Yeah.
in trouble.
It's alright. That's it. You have
Hugh.
to do it right along with someone.
Jesus
for-
Christ.
for
Is
a
he
whole
drunk?
shift.
Oh, stand still.
Yep.
Who's drunk?
Pick who.
Hugh, the dog. He just keeps flopping
It's
around on the
alright.
floor.
It's all right.
Who are you riding with?
Does he have a disorder?
Who are you riding
The
with?
dog?
I've been
Probably.
kicked in the head, so.
Maybe
Flops around on the
mange.
floor a lot, like a little fish.
People need to start taking HR more serious. I'm gonna start fucking.
I don't subscribe to HR. in
Doing
my
some-
department.
Cover your
Stop.
mouth.
Shut that dog up.
What is Anna? What is wrong with this
I
dog?
can't help it.
I tried.
God,
What do you mean you
coughs too
don't
much.
know?
Give that bitch some fucking cough syrup. God damn.
Oh, now you hurt his feelings.
Oh my god.
Ow!
Hugh needs to go get a job.
Hugh does need to get a job.
I think you would be a great canine.
I'm gonna hire Hugh as a personal security.
Yeah, canine. Yeah.
Oh no canine. K
Yeah,
K8. K8.
He could be a emotional support.
Ow! Ow!
Right.
Why? Ow! What the hell?
Someone just make Arnold noises again. God damn it.
No, I
Put a
just
little
got
past
pushed
that.
into a thing.
Ooh,
Nice.
yeah. Ooh.
Who's around? I'm gonna see if I can get. Mac just got promoted. Skyler's around. Loki's around.
Don't hiss.
Wait, are those the cells?
Oh, across from us? Yeah, there's also cells downstairs.
Holy.
Those are more the drunk
my
takes
God,
than
he
the
just said he had
private
rabies,
cells.
so
The
you're
private
gonna
cells
take
are
that from
downstairs.
Oh.
Well, we can get back out there.
What the hell?
Yeah, I need to get going too.
Have fun.
I might go to bed. I'm tired. I'm eepy.
You come here.
Oh.
We're gonna have
You're
the
in
poaching
trouble.
Olympics.
Let me know if you
and
need
a
anything,
draft
okay?
off.
Here. Have
All
these
right, thank
treats,
you.
buddy. You. Come on.
Do you need anything from me, Quimbley?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, appreciate you.
You. Right here, buddy. You.
Bad dog. Bad dog.
Joe, did you need anything from me?
Can't believe you,
It's
Ferrari.
Sloan.
You stay back.
No.
He's ours.
I'm good.
And we're just taking everyone. It's ripping my fucking family apart.
Okay.
I'm right here.
This is fucking terrible. The slaughters are going. It's all done. The slaughter family is broken.
Lily, do you need anything from me?
Why is my back sweaty?
Don't think so. I think
You're
we're
gonna become
good.
a fucking cow. You're gonna become a cow.
Guys, have a good night.
You're gonna be
Please,
torn
please,
down.
please.
Fucking
I don't know what's
pussy.
going
You're
on.
a slaughter.
Hey, do you want to talk about the thing?
I don't know what
Oh
thing you're
God,
talking
gonna
about.
become a cow.
The
that thing?
That thing, and then the other
Oh,
thing.
the FOIA thing?
The FOIA thing, and then the other thing that we were talking about when we were leaving my office.
Oh.
Jesus.
That's up to you. I don't know where your night is. My night is not free.
He's
so-
going to people's legs
Second
and
one, I got
tripping
a huge night.
Okay.
Got like a line of like 5 people.
All right, all right.
Oh my
Let me
God, I don't
call
wanna hear
you
that
about
shit.
the other thing because I want to go with Anna to VPD so she can check up on Luna.
Okay.
And I need to talk to her and a couple other people. But the other one, yeah, I'm going to talk to you about in private. I think I understand the FOIA thing, and I put it in our like PD command thing,
Yep.
so we can try to figure out like a procedure for it.
You let me know what your
And-
procedure is, and I can delegate, or not delegate. I can even write a memo. I'll even be the bad guy on it. I don't really care.
I mean, it's not a big deal. It's more us just like figuring out like how we should do it. Since like if we tell people to do something one way, that's usually the easiest.
Mhm.
But it might just be like, hey guys, we're only doing this for multiple ones, or if it gets FOIA'd, we might have to just change it around. But I don't know.
That was my other solution, but it's one of those things like maybe one of us in my office needs to be tagged in the FOIA, and then we advise officers to change it or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah,
solution.
maybe like maybe just like designate somebody as the FOIA manager who we can ping, and they can be like, okay, do this or okay, do that.
Yeah, I don't care how you guys want to do it. Just let me know how you want to do it, and then I'll tell my office on that part. So.
Yeah, well, for the
No.
most part,
Yeah, him
it's
and
like,
Yes?
hey,
I have no idea.
it's easier to be like, hey, we're gonna do this unless someone objects, than be like, what do you guys want to do? Because that's just how PD is.
That's fair.
Like, I just say, guys, we're doing this. Any objections? And then wait for people to
Not
object.
bothering
Otherwise, if I'm like, what do you guys want to do? Then they'll never come to a decision. So.
That's fair. I think it would be easier to
Again,
do it,
Larry, again,
make a new
Corey.
report for warrants and things like that, like if we have to. So, but
Yeah.
August.
I trust you guys. Whatever you end up deciding, let me know so I can tell my people. So.
The second Friday of August.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me give you a call later if you're gonna be around.
second.
Shoot me a text first.
Kyle Perico?
I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna nap.
it's not
I'm tired.
super
so-
urgent. Okay.
I'm not going.
Yeah, it might be a tomorrow thing. We'll see how long all this
Yeah.
other stuff takes.
Yeah, no
But-
worries. I'm here for you. No
All right.
worries. How did how was my
I've been
thing?
to that
Did I speak
times.
well? Like.
It was good, yeah. Like what? When you were at your office, or?
No, well, I meant
Here?
like up here. Yeah.
Wait, I have
Yeah, it's
boosted?
good.
I mean,
Like they respect you if you just speak with
I saw him
authority
the other
and
day.
don't tolerate
He was in
bullshit.
the hospital.
I do both of those things.
Hopefully it'll
He
be
was. Harold
easy.
was
Do you think my
yelling at
meeting
him
at the
for not
office went okay?
Speaking to him for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think so.
I refuse to believe this
Okay,
until I see
perfect.
him standing in front of me.
I appreciate.
Like, I
you
mean, we'll
yeah. What?
see how things go, but I'm optimistic for the future.
I am
So,
too. So.
like, I still need to talk to a couple people about stuff, but Ty had to run for a something urgent he had to take care of, so I don't know if I can talk to him tonight, but I gotta talk to him tomorrow if I don't talk to him tonight.
I'm not in any rush. So. I think everyone's just kind of reeling from all the dust settling for things. And,
the wedding is
you
gonna
know,
be
as the
great.
week progresses,
Everyone's
and next
invited
week,
here.
I think we'll be a little better.
By the way,
so.
Yeah.
I'm the wedding planner.
Okay, perfect. Shoot me a text message. I'll check it a little later. I'm
I
gonna
will.
probably nap for a couple hours.
Fucking
so.
dog.
Yeah,
I'm
do
the
your
wedding
thing.
planner / maid of honor.
I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
All right, bye, Skylar. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
the maid of honor, and it's gonna be on Cayo Perico, and the date's not final because
It's not
Gary's
Perico.
gonna-
It's Perico.
Oh no, Pat. Oh,
Perico.
I'm just gonna.
Perico.
Just gonna.
But everyone's invited.
Get hecked, Pat.
Oh my god. Pat, are you alright?
Oh, okay.
Like, if you can give Luna the check.
Sorry, new heels.
There's
New
only
heels.
one person that's allowed to come.
Chat, I'm EP.
Alright, Downs, I'll give you a call when I'm ready, okay? I just gotta do some other stuff first.
We're gonna go back to my office. We're going back to the DA's office, and we're gonna stop streaming because I'm EP as hell. Hello, sir. I really hope that like introduction to the DA's office and things like that was okay. I'm a little anxious because I literally just want people to have fun and like. Okay. I don't know. So we're gonna go to the DA's office, and I'm gonna log out because I'm tired. I went from having a sleep schedule that matched an Australian to now having a sleep schedule that is slowly matching a very far Western European, Eastern European. I appreciate it, Jervisel. I also am still kind of recovering from the weekend for as many hours that I've been working. Hey.
Hey, I'm about to go deal with this thing. I'm just giving you a heads up. I don't know if it's gonna go anywhere, but like, an officer might have run over fish, and so if the owner decides to press charges, then that's, you know, gonna be a thing. So I'm giving you a heads up. Like, I'm going to go speak to the vet and the owner. It's a complaint at this time, but it may go farther than that. And if it does, then you know, you're gonna be available today.
Yes, who ran over fish?
Scanlon, but I haven't spoken to him yet, so I don't know his side of things. So, but it's also like it's gonna be a up to you to press it. I'm not pressing it, you know, because then it's just unbiased as a police department.
Yeah, I know.
Because he's like in my canine unit and everything. So it depends on what the owner wants to do. I don't know. But she is. I'm going to go meet with them at VPD right now. So.
Is it in police, like for DAs, like for my office, there's nothing that I have for a victim pressing charges. It's just courtesy. So I don't know what you guys have as far as SOPs for victims pressing charges.
Well, it's more just because it would be charges against a police officer. It would be you know, I'd want you to deal with that. You know what I mean?
No, I will. Get it all in report. He'll be around for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll shoot me a message when it's done. I'll check it out, and we'll go from there. So.
All right.
I really hope it was one
good,
of those things where Fish was just fucking dumb and ran into traffic like a dumb dog that he is. So.
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna speak to everybody and figure out what's going on. But I'm just giving you a heads up because it's like, it's possible. Hopefully, it doesn't go that direction, but it's possible. So.
Right. Quimbly's the owner, I think, right?
Yes. Yes, and she's here, so we'll see.
See if we can get him to do like not customer service, community service or something with the hospital first. So.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that will be your department because you know. But I'll give you a call. Okay.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Officer ran over fish. Leave visualize just a little guy. I know we haven't been streaming that long, chat, but we streamed for 16 hours yesterday. And so I appreciate you guys all hanging out and having a great time. Is anyone else in the office? I have a feeling we're... Aw, thank you, J. Rizzo. I appreciate you. All right, let's see who we can find to raid. I am EP as heck. I'm gonna take an hour and a half nap or more. Kate's streaming. That's a 0 question. We're gonna go say hi to Stephanaris. She's so great. She's so great. Looks like, oh, they're doing the Luna thing. All right, read this. We're gonna say hi to Stephanaris. She's amazing. I love chatting with her, and the fact that we don't have characters like against each other on Onyx, and that we've been really close. I love working with her. So anyway, I appreciate you guys so very much. I'm gonna see you later this week. We'll chat soon. Bye, guys.